We're live.
We're live. Hello.
Live. Woo!
I'm live. At the moment it's Saturday night. It's 21 minutes past the hour 1 a.m. and I can't sleep, so I decided to chat to this awesome lady and whoever else wants to come into the chat. What's going on? What's going on with us, Jen?
What's going
What's
on
the
with
dynamic in this relationship? Are you sick of it yet?
No,
Are you sick of it yet?
no, I'm trying to get you to impregnate me. That's where we're at.
Jesus Christ.
If
Seriously,
he would,
though. Jen, I've said so much shit over in cups that, like, it's dead by the time it gets there, right?
well, see if you would spring for one of those. I tell you, you need to get one of the padded envelopes. You can't just get a regular envelope. You need one of the padded envelopes.
The padded envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Brad, do you want in on this?
Hi, Brad.
Bradley, Bronco the Juggalo, Bronco the Cholo. Do you want in? You want to hang out? Do you want to chat? Look, I put it in. I put it into good Tupperware. I put some ice cubes around it, and it still dies.
It still dies.
I'll send Brad the link.
Awesome. Maybe he can tell us what we're doing wrong.
Well, you with me is probably the first fucking thing. It's like, well, try not getting with that turkey, Mick.
Sparky!
That's what I said to your mother about her face. No. Oh Christ! It's definitely it's good for the skin, right?
Is it dried on?
Yeah. Just as long as it doesn't get in your hair. I should have called this the sick dirty bastard stream because that's all we are.
I'm trying to get your new daddy to give me a baby. That's what you came into. Well, actually, that's what I'm hoping Marty will come into. Me.
I just can't get my husband's bulge in the right spot.
Maybe if I get the legs just like this.
You gotta do some like fucking gymnastics. Hello, stranger. How are you keeping?
I'm here.
I need to check out your new video. You got a new. Jen was telling me you have a new video up of master stuff. I need to fucking hit the bell or something because I'm sub to you, but half the time the fucking videos I don't get notifications on your stuff, man. I need to fucking put up a bell or something.
I've gotten a bunch of their stuff lately.
Did you see the Strider I got?
I got that a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Okay. But I like the fact you can attach the little kind of I don't know, paddock area or take it onto Castle Grayskull, the new Castle Grayskull.
You have
How are you doing, dude?
Skull, don't you, Brad?
Hmm?
You've got the Castle Grayskull, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How big is it?
Same size as the older one.
Okay, so it takes up a big chunk of room, huh?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
No, Brad, shut up. Shut up. No fucking way. No
what?
way.
I'm just making conversation with Brad. Do you want me to just sit here silent?
I haven't opened mine yet. That's my vintage one right there.
Ooh, the vintage.
The post office will fucking rail you like a newbie in prison. That's like fucking no.
I got a vintage figure on this haul too, Marty.
Oh,
I found them on eBay for a really good deal.
I'll actually, do you know what? I'll watch the video. And see. I'll leave it as a surprise. How are you keeping, dude?
I'm all right. Did your girlfriend tell you what's going on next week?
No, go on. Tell us.
Am I not supposed to tell him?
No, he knows. He knows.
Oh, okay. No, I know. Oh, yeah, I know about that.
Yeah.
No, he knows. I'm seeing if Sparky is coming down this week. Probably it's looking like Thursday will be the best day if that'll work for you. It looks like it's going to be Thursday if that'll be a good day for you.
Yeah, because Friday I got to drive back.
I knew you did. I'm kind of pushing it till Thursday because Christian might be home, maybe, possibly, but he doesn't know for sure. Possibly.
What is it? Is it fucking a pyramid or something? Him and his fucking grandfather built a stage.
Well, they put the thingamajigger around today. They just got to put up some air conditioners, and I think that's all they got left.
The fucking World Trade Center probably didn't take as long as it took to fucking install that apartment.
You know, takes a while.
But Brad, what in the way? Okay, so I know you're doing a crossover with Jen next week, right, guys? Hopefully.
I have no idea. We haven't really figured that out or nothing.
We haven't figured. We're gonna meet up, and
cool
I probably won't sell Brad's organs on the black market. Probably not, because he's a friend.
But Brad? What have you got in the pipeline? Is there anything you want people to check out, or
my Psycho 3 review is up right now. You can go check that out.
That was a good one.
Cool.
That's my favorite one.
I got an unboxing coming up from John Kyle. Sent me something. And then I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to put up a video of this WWE belt I just bought.
I saw your post about that.
I put a picture of it up on Twitter, so I don't know if I'm going to put up the video or not.
It'd be kind of cool to check it out.
We got a bunch of WWE figures and stuff in work, and some of them are pretty cool.
Well, I had into the figures. The only figures I bought are the WWE Masters of the Universe crossovers. Have you seen those, Marty?
I have. They're pretty cool. they're pretty awesome. One thing I do like doing is actually is getting some of you can kit bash some of the parts. Say you get a damaged vintage figure. Well, some of the arms still work. The connection points in the arms, if you know how to do it right, you connect the jointed arms onto the originals, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting that Castle Grayskull WWE ring. It's only like $26 on eBay.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's made for these crossover figures. It's a wrestling ring toy that's like got Castle Grayskull decor all over it.
Oh, very cool.
So, but of course, I don't take any of mine out of the box, with the exception of a couple. I took just a few of because I bought doubles of the He-Man, doubles of the Skeletor, doubles of the Panther, and doubles of the Battle Cat, just so I can take them out.
Are you disgusted that I take my figures out of the box?
No, it's up to you. You know, I like to display mine. Right now they're all in a big pile on the floor because I'm taking them off the wall in this room and I'm putting them up on the wall in that room. But a lot of the ones I've been getting lately have been unpunched, and I need a shelf to put them on, and I need a new shelf, and I don't have one right now, so they're all just in a pile on the floor. In fact, I just got one, Marty, you're going to love on my new video.
Okay, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah,
the weird thing was, I inherited my brother's Masters figures, but the ones I got new were mainly Horde. Like I got Mantenna, I got Grizzlor, I got Leech, and a majority of them are fucking lost or the legs are gone. I still have my original Leech.
When I moved away for college, I left all my figures with my little brothers. And I don't know what they did with them. They probably threw them in the garbage for all I know. I don't know. But I also left them quite a collection of 2000X series figures that were still in the box.
Ooh.
They're fucking hard to come by.
Yeah, I left them because when remember they started putting the figures out way before they did the show.
Yeah,
and they would box a VHS tape with the figures of the original cartoon series, There was 5 of them, so I bought all 5 of them, and then I opened those and took the VHSs out, and then I put the VHSs, or I bought doubles so I would have them still sealed. So when I left, I gave them all of them, and I had a whole good collection going, probably 20 or 30 figures.
Gone with the wind.
Yeah, I regret it now, but I was like, at the time, I was thinking, you know what? I'm always gonna love He-Man as long as if I can get it on DVD, that's cool, or whatever. But I'm not a kid anymore, and I don't need toys, and now I regret it.
Yeah, if hindsight, like if you knew things back then, what you knew now, you go back and slap yourself.
Yeah.
Also, I left a link to the Psycho 3 review. I was it 2 you done today? Was it Brad or?
No, we did 3 yesterday. I put 3 up yesterday.
Okay, well, there's a link to 3 there, and it's a backdoor to Brad's channel if you want to check it out. All 3 of my viewers, 2 of our viewers, for fuck it. Do you still do the Friday night hangout?
Yeah, we're on every Friday night.
Slash Bros.
Yeah, we haven't been getting a ton of viewers lately. The last couple of weeks, it's been down a little bit. I don't know if people are busy or what's going on, but a lot of people haven't come in the last couple of weeks. But the weeks before that were pretty good, but the last 2 weeks have been kind of down. But we've also, I don't know. That's the way it goes sometimes. It goes up and down,
Yeah.
Probably because we ain't got no controversy going right now, so. And I'll tell you what, we get a little controversy going. We'll have 500 people in that motherfucker.
Start some shit just to get them views. Fucking drama alert.
I think it's kind of funny, like, because we actually get a lot of repeat watches, when we're done. We get people watching a lot when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's funny that when we were having tiff with, that one person, we got more fucking views on that one fucking stream and more people like actually in the fucking thing. There was like 62 people came in that day.
Jesus.
Do you think, and this is a general question, this isn't like aimed at you or anyone in particular, because I'm the same. Like, do you think negativity does better on YouTube? Like, when I bitch about a figure, when I review a figure,
very much so.
absolutely, one of my fucking best, I got like fucking 2,000 views on this. It's my best fucking viewed video to date, is when I ripped the shit out of a Kotobuki alien figure. It's like, people just like to see people give out and bitch about things.
We talk about that quite often, actually. We've talked about it quite a few times because as far as like, reviews and stuff go, Jason and Joe are both kind of like, they really don't like talking about something if they don't like it, or they don't like to, they want to be nice and rip into things. And I have a slightly different opinion than that. I want to talk about good things. I hope the movies are always good. But if I watch it and I decide it's a shit movie, I'm going to say it's a shit movie, So I'm not going to hold back any of my feelings on anything. So, but I've noticed that those kind of things do get more views, and not just that, but Eric Bischoff once said it best: controversy creates cash.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at this shit with the Oscars.
The slap heard around the world.
Millions of billions of people tuned in to, after like 5 seconds after that happened, to hope to see replays of it or whatever, or tuned in all over the place. It's like,
let's be honest, right? That the Oscars put out thing. We're disgusted and we're disgusted and horrified by that. And they were probably like, "Ooh, yes, we're relevant again."
That's why so many people said it was staged.
Yeah,
like, and I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't staged. I mean, I'm just saying, it wouldn't surprise me, not one bit.
Fucking Jada Pinkett Smith took away my Bad Boys 4. God damn it! I was looking forward to that movie.
Jada Pinkett Smith, she just.
Are you on a live stream?
Yeah, came out. Marty and Jen talked to him for a minute.
Sorry.
You were gone.
Hey,
you were on a walk.
Say hello. Hey, come on and say hello if you want.
Hey.
We don't bite. How you keeping?
I do.
But you know, it's just, you know, it's kind of pathetic. Like, I honestly, I have no problem with what Chris Rock said at all. He was a comedian.
It was
doing
a bad
his job.
dad joke.
Yeah,
It wasn't
it's
even
a
that
joke.
funny
Get the
of a
hell
joke.
over it. And also,
Yeah,
Will was laughing at that joke. He was laughing his ass off, and it's very evident when you watch it.
Yeah.
And then he gets the look from
Like-
Jada, and he goes up there and does what he does. Yeah, man, he's just turned into such a puppet for her. She cheats on him, all this stuff, and he can do, and you know, he's just such a puppet for her.
I think he's absolutely fucking, pardon, Jen, forgive the phrase here, and also apologies to Brad's lady as well. But yeah, he's pussy whipped. He is.
Oh, most
Let's
definitely.
be honest here.
But I mean, I also have no problem with what he did as a man. You're supposed to defend your woman, you know.
Mhm.
But I would have done it a little different. You don't just go. In my opinion, it made him actually look kind of weak, because what he did is he walked up to him almost like he was smiling in his face. Chris Rock, if it wasn't staged, didn't know what was coming. Hauls off and slaps him, turns around and walks away. He basically sucker punched him.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to be a man. You get up there and you say, "Hey, you say crap like that again, then I'll beat your ass." You know, be a man about it. Don't be a pussy about it. And Chris Rock, you got to give him props for being like totally professional and staying professional.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. He was.
No.
But like in Chris Rock's entire career, Brad, like the fact is, let's be honest, like the poor dude after, and he said some raunchy fucking over the top shit, but to be finally slapped because of a stupid dad joke that isn't even that fucking
You know,
offensive.
it was a joke about her bald head, and I guarantee you he didn't know she was quote unquote sick. I'm
No.
sorry, but alopecia is not a disease.
But
You know,
it's hard on a woman. You know, I mean, this is supposed to be our crowning glory.
Exactly, but there's literally over, what is it they said? There's 2 million women in the United States alone that are affected by alopecia every day. So what makes Jada so like, I'm fucking bald? Nobody gives a shit about my baldness.
But don't you think it's harder for women?
Brad,
I do, but he was a comedian making a joke.
I get that.
It shouldn't have inspired physical violence. And even if it did, like you said, be a man about it. Go up and say, "Hey, that's my wife you're talking about." What he yelled at him afterwards, he should have said before he hit him.
Yeah.
Then at least he would have gotten like a warning that the hit was coming, could have done something. I also say that if it would have been The Rock making the joke or hosting, he wouldn't have hit him. He would have stayed in his chair and wouldn't have moved. You know, and then also, but like my only issue with the whole thing was that I can't get away with that. My only issue is that it's just entitled people doing entitled people shit. And people were like, "Oh, you wouldn't have got arrested if they don't press charges." Yes, I would have. The arrest comes first, then the pressing comes next. I would have been arrested if it would have been me, because I'm just some some slob.
He had been asked. Apparently, he'd been asked to leave the fucking auditorium, and he refused.
Yep, he refused. He got up and did his speech, even though he wasn't supposed to. Whatever. Like I said, I don't really care what entitled celebrities do. They can all shoot each other for all I care. But
yeah, like
it's
one rule for them.
You know?
It's one rule for them and another rule for everyone else.
And if you've seen the new Fresh Prince show, or Bel Air as it's called, you'll see
I watched a bit of it.
I actually didn't. I like the show somewhat. It's a good show. It's very agenda driven. It's very agenda. It's very quote unquote
it's
woke.
Gritty. Yeah, it's trying to go like, I'm like, okay, so this is definitely not a comedy. This is
it's basically they took the same characters and made a soap opera out of it instead of a
a nighttime soap kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard too.
So it could have been handled different, but it's different for women.
No, I'm not saying it isn't different. I'm saying, and I'm not saying that, you know, if that's a sore spot with her, I get it. I get being upset, but I mean, okay, and I don't, you know, Marty, I know how you feel about this politician or whatever. Kathy Lee Gifford held up Donald Trump's severed head as part of a joke. whether you agree with it or not, that's what she does as a comedian.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, no. I like the fact remains.
No, but I
You
didn't see
have to-
Donald Trump going up and slapping Kathy Lee. You know,
But that's the thing that I find so interesting about this. This is kind of an agenda, like a gender kind of thing. Because is it okay? Like, are women? Do you take the kid gloves with women as opposed to if it was another dude?
I don't
Whether
think
it's
so.
right or wrong, do you think you kind of like?
For a comedian doing crowd work, I don't think so. That's exactly what Chris Rock is known for, is doing crowd work.
Yeah.
You're sitting front row center. He's going to say something about you.
Yeah.
He's going to.
And again,
You
to
know.
emphasize Chris Rock's career, like you've seen his material, he could have said much worse. Could you
Yeah.
imagine if it was Ricky Gervais? If it was fucking Ricky Gervais up there, a lot worse would have been fucking said.
Well, did you hear what he said? What Ricky Gervais said?
No, what did he say?
He said, "I wouldn't have made fun of her haircut. I would have made fun of all the guys she was fucking."
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
know,
that's
I
the other
mean,
thing.
that's just like. And then you
I
look at
had
Chris Rock,
heard-
or Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, he's got a whole subculture of people up in arms because he made jokes at the expense of the LGBT community. And I thought it was fucking hilarious. And a lot of gay friends I have thought it was hilarious because they actually have sense of humor and they know that not everything needs to be offended or get offended by. And when they tried to cancel him, he just did it even more. You know, that's what comedians do. You know, they make fun of things.
I think that the thing is, if a comedian, like, okay, it's dated, it's not great now, but the great thing about South Park was, yes, they picked on groups, they picked on social groups, but they picked on all.
Everybody.
And they
social
still
groups.
do. If you watch the new season, they're still doing it. I mean,
That should be comedy. It should be balanced.
Yeah.
Yes, take the piss out of people, but take the piss out of everyone. Therefore, you show that you're not targeting people. It's your fucking humor. It's how you fucking work.
the thing is like when South Park came out, those of us in the 90s that were growing up at that time, the 90s and the early 2000s and stuff, we had this ability to not take everything so fucking seriously.
Seriously, yeah.
And we were like, just let shit roll off our back and didn't care, you know. And now everybody is so sensitive about every fucking thing. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, just grow a sense of humor and get over it, you know. It gets old after a while. It really does. I get tired of having to watch my language every time I'm on my own stream. Because
Really?
I do have some friends that are of different things, and I don't want to offend my friends. But I also have to watch what I say, or they do get offended.
Oh, I thought you were about swearing. I thought you were talking about swearing.
No, I'm not talking about swearing, but I'm about this close to not giving a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
Because I just don't care. I don't care what you are, who you are. You know, we're all the same to me, so I can make fun of you all equally.
I get that.
That's what South Park did. Is it did, like you said, it made fun of everything and everybody, no matter what. So they were just kind of trying to say, like, come on, people, let's have a laugh about this. Maybe if we all laughed a little more and weren't so fucking offended all the time, we wouldn't have so many problems. You know.
Sense of humor nowadays.
So that's just my opinion. What do I know?
No. I think people should be entitled to their opinion. You shouldn't have to agree with what people say, but you should be at least entitled and have the ability to say
Express
what
it.
you think is right. So long as they're not going out going, well, fuck this and fuck that, and like attacking people indiscriminately. If you have a point and you're not doing it out of malice, if you genuinely feel it's like a fucking.
There's certain things that I don't agree with, you know. For my life, I don't agree with them. I'm not into them or whatever, and I have opinions about them based off whatever reason or another. But I have friends that are into those things or whatever, and that's fine by me. That's their business. It's not mine.
Yeah.
No, no,
Mhm.
I know, like yourself
I-
and myself, Brad, we don't
yeah.
see eye to eye and everything, but I always try and say, look, this person's entitled to their opinion. I'm not fucking
Mhm.
going to shove my ideals down their fucking throat, so long as they don't shove their ideals down mine. I think that's why I always try and keep politics out of my streams. I just want to keep it fun and friendly and stuff.
Yeah.
I know that isn't always the case, but it's just like
Mhm.
the theme.
I'm tired of talking about politics and the things I'm tired of talking about is politics and COVID. I don't know about you, but it's getting old.
No, I'm
You
fucking.
know,
I'm
I,
pissed for him.
I'm just tired of hearing about it from everybody. It's like, shut up already. Who cares? Let's talk about movies or something.
Arr.
Yeah.
What movies are you looking forward to coming out over the summer?
I don't know. I don't even know what's coming out right now. I really want to see Batman. I know that.
Yeah, I knew you
But
wanted to.
I'm still not sure if I'm how I feel about it. Like I'm not wanting Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Brad. I don't know if you want to actually see it in the cinema, but if you want to save yourself money, do you have HBO Max?
Yeah, I heard it's starting in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
19th.
But we were talking, me and Jen were talking about when I go down there, if it's playing, maybe we can all, me, her, and Christian can all go see it.
Yeah.
You
Food
know,
beans.
Yeah.
What
I gotta check and see if it is playing.
what
yeah.
about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Sam Raimi returning
That
to
looks cool. I like Doctor Strange anyway. I like the Doctor Strange stuff they've done so far. Marvel's been kind of dropping the ball lately, except with the exception of Spider-Man. And
Yeah.
but I really am looking forward to Doctor Strange. That's a cool looking movie.
Jen knows what film I'm looking forward to the most
What?
this summer because I'm like if I ever got over there, but I probably not probably in the new year. But Jurassic World Dominion, I need to see that movie.
I
We're
want to see it just because the originals are back.
yeah, fucking we're getting Biosyn. We're finally getting fucking Biosyn from the novel and from the fucking Chaos Effect video game, and we're getting feathered dinosaurs finally.
Woohoo!
Proper
But
feathered dinosaurs.
I feel like they kind of dropped the ball the last two movies. What do you think?
You're not wrong, but there is elements. I think they're definitely better than three. Three is probably on the lowest tier. For me, it's the original Jurassic Park all the way, then the Lost World, then Jurassic World, then Fallen Kingdom, then three.
Hmm. I actually like 3 is my second favorite.
I just felt it was too short, and I wish they'd kept the original ending, which the original ending had the Spinosaurus actually attack them when they get to the coast, and Grant uses. Do you remember the resonating chamber whistle that he had? He
Right.
uses that, and like a pack of 40 or 50 raptors just come out of the jungle and attack the Spinosaurus. Hey Ben, you got your ticket for Strange already?
A lot of
I,
people are interested in that one.
I think what they're missing, what they're missing is, as much as people, I like CGI in certain things, like like it wouldn't be like Lord of the Rings wouldn't be where it was if we didn't have CGI, and like Lord of the Rings is still, for something that came out 20 years ago, still looks better than half the movies that are out now. And
The thing is, the Lord of the Rings, and I think I know where you're going with this, and the original Jurassic Park, they done a kind of a perfect balancing act of
mhm.
practical effects
And
and
they did the same
animatronics
thing on
with
Jurassic Park.
CG.
You had the best effects guys in the world, the ones that worked on all the Star Wars movies, including the prequels and the originals. And then you had this new age of computer effects that was really good. And there was a great balance in the first movie. And that's one of the things that makes the first movie so good.
And you had Stan Winston. You had Stan
Mhm.
Winston, the legend who created the
Yeah.
Terminator, Predator, the Alien Queen. You
Hmm.
know, they had trouble with that fucking T Rex because when it got wet, whatever material they used as a skin soaked in the water and
Yeah.
put pressure in the hydraulics.
And its main scene is during the rain.
Yeah, so you're like, oh fuck.
Mhm. You know. Um I want to see that documentary about Bruce the Shark.
Wait, when is that due out, or is
I
it
don't
out
know.
already?
I don't know, but I want to see it. Yeah. Oh, Marty, I don't know if I ever showed you this. Babe, would you hand me that right there?
What is it?
That thing right there.
What thing?
The He-Man thing. Right there. My mom found this for me, Martin. No, the one right there. The one in front. My mom found this for me, Artie, or Marty, at an antique store. Oh, crap. I'm dropping it here.
Oh my goodness.
It's still sealed and in the box.
Oh, the
Oh, viewfinder. Nice.
Yeah. This thing, I found it on eBay without the things inside and open, going for $100. Just the viewfinder itself. And it says, and then but for these things were going for like $80 for those. So in the box, I would put this at close to $300 at least.
probably.
It's
a nice find.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, my mom found, and all the artwork on it, it's really nice.
It looks in real good shape.
Yeah, it is.
Brad, when you were growing up, did you have any of the golden books?
Oh yeah. I had the golden books. I had the comic and animated adventures, the ones that look like motion comics.
Oh, nice.
On VHS. I had a record, the vinyl, the little what do you call those little records?
Yeah. Was it the one with the little spikes on the bottom and you had to manually turn it?
No, that was a different thing. This is the actual little vinyls. And they came with the story
45s, right? 45s.
I thought 45. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they are 45. I don't know. But they came with a storybook, and you would read the story along while it played.
I had the cassette tapes of that. I always had the cassette tapes of that.
I had some of those too, and I used to put them in my Teddy Ruxpin.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hear like He-Man coming out of the Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, Brad, have you ever seen like someone puts in Megadeth into their Teddy Ruxpin?
I used to put Metallica because I had my Teddy Ruxpin all the way up till I was
like
Yeah, I was like 16 years old. I don't know what happened to it, but I still had it when I was like 16. And I used to put Metallica tapes in it and play it. I'd be like, "Isn't that the creepiest thing ever?" Nothing like hearing some King Diamond death metal coming out of Teddy.
It's appropriate somehow.
Brad, say you had necromantic powers, right? And you could bring one departed musician back from the dead. Who would you pick?
Elvis.
Cool beans.
Easy. Elvis.
Good choice.
What period would you bring him back at? Like super young or the height of his fame?
Like 1969 comeback special Elvis.
Okay.
Like when he was like right from the movies to like his music, it was like the perfect kind of age, like the perfect time.
Jen, what about you?
Petty. Tom Petty.
Yeah, I like Tom Petty.
I do too.
David Bowie, that's a good one too. Sparky. Christian. Son.
I knew that one would come from. What about you, Marty?
Shit. It's a toss-up between Diamondback and fucking Kurt Cobain. I know I'll probably sound obvious, but I don't know.
You know what's funny is aside from a few songs, I was never a big Nirvana person, anyways. So
I got into it. Oh, sorry, Brett. Go on.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I got it. But basically, a lot of my musical tastes are thanks to my brother, because my brother, he's like, here, listen to this. I don't want to listen to that. Listen to that, I'll fucking kill you. Okay, so
and mine came from my father, and I just was not into grunge really. Later on, I got into some stuff, but I was not into grunge. I liked hair metal still when I was a teen. I liked heavy metal. I liked some alternative stuff. You know, some of that stuff was really good growing up.
Brad,
But
have
I
you watched
wasn't against it.
Peacemaker yet? Actually,
The what?
have you watched Peacemaker yet?
The show? No, not yet. I've got a lot of shows to catch up on. In fact, I'm gonna start in fact, I was just turning on Halo when I saw you guys were on. I was watching the Halo series, and I'm gonna watch the Scream series because made me really want. Joe's video made me really want to see that.
I think you're going to love Peacemaker. It is the most on PC thing you can come across, and also the soundtrack. If you like hair metal, you're going to love the fucking soundtrack.
I really liked the Suicide Squad that they did with him. You know, that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing with me is, I don't really care if something's un-PC or if it's PC. I just care that it's good.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know.
No, I'm just saying it in a like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like in a day and age. I'm not saying that that's what's, but just in a day and age where there's so many shows are made, superhero shows are made using focus groups and stuff like that. This is like, okay, did they just fucking do that?
Then I'm all
Like-
for it. I say people need to. That's the thing. Okay, is like, all right. I don't know how it is like in Ireland now, because I know that it's not like it used to be in Ireland where, you know, you were being ruled by fucking England and shit. I don't know. I mean, like, not to that extent. You know what I mean? Like, where they could like monitor what you said and shit. But like, at least here in the States, we're supposed to have this freedom, right?
Supposedly.
So the one thing that should never ever be censored is our entertainment. Books, movies, music. That's why if they want to put a parental advisory sticker on it, fine. If they want to put a rated R on it, fine. But to censor our entertainment like that is not right, in my opinion. It's not. That's not freedom. That's
like Warner Brothers. Like Warner Brothers as opposed to Disney. Disney are locking a load of shit up in the vaults. Whereas Warner Brothers, like their cartoons, they have Whoopi Goldberg coming on and starting saying, "Look, this stuff is now offensive, but it's still part of our history."
Whoopi Goldberg's going insane though. I don't know what her deal is, but she's going.
No,
insane.
but this is but this isn't like her fucking. This is just I not just Whoopi Goldberg. There's other black African American actors and stuff doing the intros to these, saying, "Look, you know, just they're not." What I'm saying is, Brad, Warner Brothers are doing it the right way. They're not like locking this shit up in a vault and
Hiding
saying,
it.
"Oh yeah, you can't watch
look
this."
at Roots. You think Roots could be made in this day and age?
Probably not.
But
Probably not.
look at what that did for the black community. Look at the awareness it brought to what these people actually went through. You know, I mean, you got a guy on the show getting whipped, and it was LeVar Burton from Star Trek and Reading Rainbow. Mr. Reading Rainbow's on the show getting whipped. What does that, you know, do to your psyche when you're watching him as a kid? Then you see Roots, you know, like, like I just like one that you should check out, Marty. It's on Netflix. Guardians of Justice.
Yeah, I've seen. Is that the one with the? Is that the one with one of the guys turning into a bear?
I don't think so. I don't remember anything about a bear, but you need to see that. It stars Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay.
And it's kind of like the Justice League. It's literally modeled after the Justice League. In fact, every character is based off a Justice League person, and it's actually called Rip Off Entertainment, the company that made it.
Okay.
And they are literally ripping off the Justice. But then there's one character that's like a rip off of Spider-Man. John Morrison's in it too. He's in it too.
Okay.
But it's awesome. It's so funny. It's so not PC. And it's so creative because you can tell that it's a lower budget show. So they do this mixture of live action, animation, CGI, even claymation.
Ooh.
They bring claymation into it to do this different things. And it's pretty fucking dope, dude. It's cool.
I'll check it out. It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. It's called Guardians of Justice. I think you'll love it. Basically, it's like if Superman okay, like the world is on the verge. They're already during World War III. Okay,
Yeah.
Hitler is survived and gone in, and it's like World War II or World War III or something like that, whatever. And he is an army of robots, and they're all like Nazi robots and all this stuff, you know. Well, their version of Superman in this, he comes in and he just wipes them all out. You know what I mean? But not only does he wipe them out, he takes all the allies and he dismantles all the nuclear weapons. He makes them stop fighting, all this stuff, right? He makes the whole world peaceful. And but then he's like, he's tired and he's upset and he's married to their version of Lois Lane. You know, he's married to her and all. And he, on the very first episode, like right away, he's doing like a State of a Union kind of address from their version of the Watchtower, you know, their satellite or whatever. And he literally takes a gun that is loaded with a bullet that has the substance that can kill him, like his version of kryptonite. And he shoots himself right through the back of the mouth. And he kills himself. And it's the fallout of everything from that. Like, if Superman killed himself, like, what would happen? Like, Batman, their version of Batman, he's going on. That's the guy played by Diamond Dallas Page. He's investigating everything. He's trying to find out because they don't think it's they think it's a little fucking it's crazy. It's really fucking crazy. It's really fucking good, and I think you'll like it.
Okay, I'll check it. Is it a Netflix exclusive?
Yeah, it is. It's one of their.
Okay, then it's probably on my Netflix as well. I know there's certain shows that I can't get that you guys get, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's a Netflix show, and it's really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. In fact, I still have to finish it. I'm on like the last couple episodes.
You do have some shows to catch up on.
Dude, I've been so busy with work and stuff. I have tons to catch up on.
Actually, I've a question for Tui, and it's one of those kind of things to try and fucking, I don't know how to explain it, but like to get kind of perceptions. Jen, can you recollect your first meeting and interaction with Brad and your first thoughts on the dude when you first met?
I thought he was cool. I think I came across one of Brad's videos. I couldn't remember which video, but I think I was watching a video and stuff. And what I remember more about, not the first one, but I remember telling Christian, I think this dude's from New Mexico because he was saying some stuff that like another New Mexican would get. I'm like, I think he's from New Mexico. And it was kind of cool when I found out, oh yeah, he's another New Mexican. Yay. And I thought he was cool. I liked his content, and I liked the fact that he didn't bullshit. Like, he didn't sugarcoat. He just said what he thought. And, you know, like me, don't like me, fuck it. I'm going to tell you what I think. And that you got to respect that. So.
Cool. And can you remember your first kind of stream together or collaboration? Well, like you first appeared on his channel, or am I pushing the way back machine a bit too hard with that one?
I think the first time we did something together was a horror hangout stream.
I believe it was. I believe it. Yeah, you're right. It was. Yeah.
Because we were doing horror hangouts and then we lost somebody and we asked you to come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the people that we lost, no big loss there. They were both douchebags anyways. So.
But I remember, yeah, you a couple of people thought, yeah, like you said, a couple of people. And yeah, me and Sparky were really, and it came out really well and it was fun. It was fun, but I remember seeing a video and I remember telling Christian, I think he's from New Mexico because you said a few things. And I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that you asked me something like in the comments, like, and I don't remember which video it was though right now.
I don't either, but I remember it was some video and you were talking about. I'm like, oh my! You mentioned Las Vegas, our Las Vegas,
it was
not
probably
Las
like
Vegas.
Friday the 13th or something because I think it was a Bill and I video if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and Christian thinks it was the Horror Hangouts was our first, working together.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I liked Brad. I liked Brad. I thought he was a cool dude pretty much from the beginning. So,
Brad, what was your first thoughts or reaction or interaction with Jen?
No, I honestly don't really remember. I remember her coming on and leaving comments, and then she was watching the videos and left comments, and then we were doing a stream and she came into the stream. Like into the chat or whatever, but I really don't remember honestly. I remember started watching her videos.
It was so traumatic. You erased it. You expunged it from your memory.
Man, I've got memory issues, especially short term memory. I need, like my boss always says, I need ginkgo biloba. I think I smoked too much fucking weed in college, high school, and the years in between. But I don't know. I just and I think you're right. I think I remember you saying something about being in New Mexico, and I thought that was cool. I
Mhm.
think that's why I started watching your stuff, because you were another horror person from New Mexico, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And Christian was fun to mess with, and
Yeah.
and Christian is a really good guy, and he's a good kid, and he's not oversensitive like other kids in his situation and his age group and his mentality. So
Hey, Chris. Hey, Scott.
He's
I
got
ain't seen Scott in forever. Yeah.
Yeah, Christian, I'm real lucky. He's a lot more mature than a lot of kids. He's always been kind of a mature kid. So
And he's got a sense of humor. He can laugh shit off and not,
That's
like,
because his mother raised him well. He is a fantastic
take it so
mother.
damn
That's-
serious, I mean,
yeah. You forget. I think a lot of people forget Christian's. Well, he's not so young now. He'll be 21 in May. But when he first
Still
started, I think
fucking
everyone
young.
forgot he was as young as he was.
well, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I met you guys like year one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he was what, 18, 19?
Yeah, he was he?
Actually, I think he might have been
He was
17.
16. He would
16.
have been
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he turned 18, I remember we talked about his birthday and all.
Yeah. Yeah. He's.
Yeah,
I think people forget.
I missed my 4-year anniversary. I can't believe it, but I missed it. It was last month.
Oh,
I always
that's
forget.
4 years. When you say it like that, have we really been doing it this long?
Yep.
Shit. So are we like old?
I'm very old.
Oh
I'm old.
No, you're not.
no. You can say that, Marty. You're younger than us.
I'm 40, dude. I'm old. I got neuropathy and diabetes. I'm really old. Oh, my wife says I'm losing weight though.
30. I'm 37.
Baby.
My feet hurt. My kneecaps hurt when it gets cold. If I eat too much meat, I'm on the toilet for like a good 45 minutes.
Dude,
So,
that's me every
who's
morning.
fucking up?
Thanks, Trenchy. But you know what I noticed in like the last 2 years? You know what I've really noticed?
Mm-hmm.
Is every morning my nutsack dips in the toilet water.
Oh,
It's getting
yeah, when that
stretchy.
happens.
It's getting stretchy.
I didn't know that was a thing, guys.
That's a real thing. You didn't know that? That's something that happens to guys as we get older.
Do your ball tie off? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you put them in a bow?
They were real tight earlier though.
Underwear that like supposed to cushion them or something.
The hornier you get, the tighter they get. So
there you go.
But no, I don't wear underwear. What are you talking about?
Neither do I.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed here, guys. Brad goes commando.
Thanks, Trenchy.
You heard it here first.
No, I don't wear. I wear shorts and stuff underneath and boxers. But
I wouldn't fucking blame you though, dude. Because like Jen's telling me some of the temperatures I can get to.
Oh my God. And now I have a leather couch. I like to sit with no shirt on most of the time. I'm already peeling myself off of it, and it's not even hot yet.
Oh no. We're bypassing spring down here. It's like summer already down here.
Well, it gets hotter where you're at. You're farther south. It gets even hotter down there.
Oh God, I know. I was telling Marty about it too. He's gonna die if he ever comes down here.
I'm 48, but my body's 60. I've done too much damage to it.
The melting point of an Irishman is like 28 degrees.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I got the Irish blood, the German blood, and I'm from Denver. You might as well put me in an igloo. I'd be happier. You know?
What the hell are you doing in the desert?
Focus. Why not? Why not? Says Brad.
My mom is from here, and we came back here, and I don't know. I just ended up being here.
It happens. It happens.
By the way, if you like Halo and you haven't watched the show, it's really good. It's really
Again, it's probably fanboy fucking rattlings, but apparently a lot of people are pissed because he took off his helmet. First
Oh
episode.
my god, he takes off his helmet in the game.
Do you see his face?
It's at the end of the first game, but he takes off his helmet.
Do you see his face?
Yes, but that kills me because it's not a video game. It's not okay. It's not a video game. It's a TV show where they're going into his backstory. Of course, he's going to take the helmet off.
Oh, God, again. She'll be back.
Some regular clothes too.
What are you talking about?
For your trip.
I'll pack all my stuff tomorrow. I was planning on doing that tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. But I'll pack everything tomorrow. That's what my plan is. Yeah, Trenchy, it's on Paramount. I'm enjoying it. I think that they got the Covenant spot on. The Spartans and all the effects and everything look amazing.
I did see one scene that like made me interested to watch it because there's like this big battle scene. It's incredibly gory. It's really fucking gory.
It is very gory. It's Mandalorian set for Halo. It's Mandalorian for Halo. It's like you could tell like the people that did Mandalorian are probably have the same people working on it. You know. Hey Ethel.
Hey Ethel.
Hi, Ethel.
Hey, how goes it?
It goes.
Sorry, I haven't been on your streams and stuff of late. It's just work and shit. You know how it goes, but I will at the Easter one on the 17th. I'm opening up the shop on Bank Holiday Monday, so and it's not open till 12, so I'll be able to hang out for that one. That Sunday. The Sunday, Easter Sunday, I'll be able to hang out for if you're doing a Sunday night stream for that.
Oh, I am, and it should be excellent.
Sweet.
I
You better
actually,
hop in, Marty.
I just posted the link for tomorrow night's stream.
It's okay. Can I say what it is here? Or
Yeah.
do you want me to hold on? So
No, you can say
you're doing the Critters franchise, yeah?
Woo!
Yeah, we'll be talking about the first 4 films. Not necessarily that 5th movie that nobody likes, or the the series. Mostly because I haven't seen those, but the first
Shudder
4
series is good.
I have to see it, but Amazon took it down, and I can't buy it on DVD, so I don't know when I'll get to see it.
I get that. Well, there's enough to talk about with the movies.
One thing I love about part 2 is where your man turns himself into the centerfold, and like there's the giant staple in her chest.
Yeah, it's hilarious, and like that's such a fun film, and like I've got to stop myself from spilling any early facts from tomorrow's show.
We'll hold off. So if you're watching and you're big into Critters, tune into Ethel's tomorrow because she's going to be talking the Critters franchise. Hey DMC, my favorite Kiwi. How are you doing, dude? For Brad, what's next? What's the next figure you're thinking of getting? Is it going to be?
Honestly, you know what? Honestly, dude, it's whatever I can get. You know, like what I like to do is because I want you to watch the new video so I can talk to you about the figures I got.
Okay. I won't ask anymore.
But like I'm missing one figure out of the lineup because the guy I bought them off eBay, he had all the figures except for one, but it was such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up, and I really wanted one of them in particular, so I bought them. But like it just depends on. Every time I go to Walmart or to Target, or whatever, I'll check and see if they got anything in. Usually they really don't have anything new, or if they do, like the last time they got new ones in, they have like Buzz Off and
Jitsu.
Jitsu and Ninjor, but
Yeah.
all the packagings were ripped.
What?
So I didn't get them. I just left them all there. I was like, fuck that. I'm not, gonna get them. But
Did-
I've got a good variety on this new video. I've got from 3 different Masters of the Universe eras.
Okay,
So-
I'm definitely gonna watch that. I was seeing that a lot of people are selling body parts, the Masters Universe body parts for a lot.
Yeah, you
There's
can do, a
buyers.
lot of people do that. Yeah, you can. You know what kills me is how much the weapons go for.
The weapons go for a lot, but I was going to bounce back to Ethel. Ethel, if you find Skeletor's arm, you can make a small fortune on eBay with it.
Oh my god, I wish I could find Skeletor's arm. That's the only He-Man action figure I had was Skeletor's arm, and like I had him pipe cleanered on to another figure because that's how I did when I was a kid. You make your toys out of your broken toys, and yeah, it's a weird little world you have going on. But
You gotta MacGyver that shit sometime. Oh, DMC says, "Hey, Trench Christian, DMC says to Jen and Christian, good movie you and Jen recommended, Superstation. I'm not seeing it. What's it about?"
It's about a witch, and it's very gory. That's what I was doing a thing for Full Moon. I was doing a thing for 1982, and it was a movie I've heard a couple people talk about, but not that many. And so I watched it, and I was really liked the kills. I thought it was just a fun movie. It's about a family that goes onto a property, and a witch got killed, and she's pissed about it, so she kills everybody, and the gore is very good, and also it doesn't have a particularly happy ending, so it's on Jen's brand.
Well, let me
Which
ask you
one
this,
has
Jen.
David Hasselhoff.
No,
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff.
You're a Wiccan, aren't you, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay, as a Wiccan, what do you think of the portrayal of witches or whatever in movies now, especially in horror films? Most of them are portrayed as either very evil or satanic worshipers, devil worshipers. What do you think of that? Because I know what Wicca is, and it's not devil worshiping.
It's not devil worship. I grew up, my mother practiced, it's very normal for me because I didn't just discover it. I grew up, my mother practiced Wicca since I was little kid. So it's very normal for me. And the one movie that always bothered me, and they got a lot of it right. It just annoyed me because like a certain demographic of girls in the 90s saw this movie and thought, oh, I want to be a witch. It was The Fucking Craft. Like,
I hate
I
that
don't have,
movie.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I
like,
hate
and
that
it's not
movie.
a bad movie, and they did get a lot right, but it's just those girls that used to give me shit and give me side eye.
There ain't no
it was cool.
There ain't no hot popular chicks that are the Wiccans at the schools I went to.
Yeah, same
but
with
like-
me, and I used to get shit for it.
But I mean,
Like,
there
and stuff,
are
and then these little preppy
there are witches in real life that are satanic people or whatever that do the black magic stuff. But like as a Wiccan who's not into that kind of stuff,
No.
what do you think of the portrayal of witches as always being, well, exception of maybe Harry Potter, where they're always portrayed as the negative?
I don't, it is what it is. Like, I grew up in a town where, like, they thought I was literally a witch before I started. Like, because I like to wear black and pointy shoes. Like, they literally thought I was a witch going to school. But in the movies, it didn't really bother me. I thought it was kind of cool and empowering. It keeps the normies away. It keeps the satanic people away from this thing. Cause God, like, I try to like not judge anyone and stuff, but these fucking preppy little bitches in high school, I fucking couldn't stand them. Oh my God, I'm a witch now, and I'm like, oh, and I just wanted to scream, no.
Well,
I grew up with a witch.
Just so you all know that as a Christian person, when I meet Jen next week, I fully plan on burning her at the stake.
Oh no!
That's okay.
Brad, you burned my girlfriend. I'll come over there and I'll fucking steal all your guns.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
We're gonna
Like-
have our own Salem witch trials.
Did anyone notice? Oh, I was gonna say, did anyone notice that in the craft, like the deity they worship was almost like they call him Mano, right? And like when I watched that movie back in the day, I thought they were saying Manos, and I'm like, wait a minute,
The Hands of Fate.
Manos? Like I got all excited, and then it was like the second time watching it around, I was like, oh no, they're saying Mano, and I'm like, damn it, we almost had Torgo in this movie.
I'll be right back. I want to make myself a cup. I'll be right back.
Campbell brings up a good point. There was a good witch in the Wizard of Oz. He's not wrong.
Yeah, Glenda the Good Witch. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually played. Funny enough, I actually played the Wicked Witch of the West in high school. I played the. Not going to shock anyone here. I actually played her in high school.
Well, that's the thing. It's just funny. It's just like like I don't mind the portrayal in most horror films. Like I said, the horror films that really get to me, honestly, are the horror films that do deal in stuff that I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Like the deal in the demonic and things. I think that's why I like the Omen so much. Now, I don't believe in Damien, the son of the devil, because that's nowhere based in the Bible or whatever. And but all the chanting and stuff are the scripture they read.
Mm-hmm.
It was all made up for the movie. A lot of people think that's real Bible. It's actually made up for the movie. But
it sounds
it's good. It's like creepy fucking shit, like for somebody like me. Like The Conjuring to me, just that shit freaked me the fuck out. Like I love it though. I mean, I love watching it,
Mm-hmm.
So it's made up like what is it, like in Pulp Fiction where he's got that Ezekiel 25:25 thing, which isn't in the Bible.
Right. There is a quote like it in the Bible. It's like totally it's like a little bit of that quote about being your brother's keeper. But then the rest of it all just is stuff that Quentin Tarantino wrote.
Yeah, he thought it'd be some badass shit for Samuel L. Jackson to say, which it was.
Yeah. What was that movie I was watching? What movie was it I was watching? Where the guy's like, oh fuck, what movie was it? He's like, I don't know much Bible stuff, but or I don't know much about scripture, but that one from Pulp Fiction wasn't bad. I don't know which movie that is, but it's in one of the movies.
Yeah, it kind of rings a bell, but I can't think of the movie either.
Or you know what? Maybe it was How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, it was How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
It's the Christmas episode where Ted and Lily are pissed off at each other because Ted called Lily a bitch on an answering machine.
That's right.
And so he goes to his cousin's house and they're all like super religious, so religious that they don't let their kids have presents on Christmas. I'm sorry, but I don't know of any Christian family that doesn't let their kids have presents on Christmas. What the fuck kind of Christians are they?
Yeah, like isn't that inspired by the three wise men bringing gifts to Jesus?
Exactly. Yeah. But the thing is that, and also all the
pagans,
pagan rituals.
I was going to say,
they took over to bring people into the fold,
Yeah.
But she's like, his little niece is like, her name was Charity. She's like, why don't you quote your favorite passage of scripture? He's like, I really don't know that much, even though that one from Pulp Fiction is pretty good.
That's my kind of thing. Ethel DMC's asking if you're going to ever do a MacGyver stream one day.
Well, you know what? There is a small science fiction element to MacGyver, so it could happen. And you guys do know how I feel about Richard Dean Anderson. I mean, I like older Richard Dean Anderson better when he was in Stargate, but I can rock with MacGyver.
Stargate the show or Stargate the movie?
So Stargate the show, which I believe to be superior to the movie, which
but the movie came first, right? It was a movie, right? I mean,
yeah, you had the movie first, and then the TV series came along. The TV series is great.
I've never seen either. I've been meaning to watch the movie for years, and I just haven't got around to it.
Oh, the movie's good, but I recommend the TV series, which I think you can still watch it for free on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime. I don't know if you do or not, but a lot of people do.
Like, I'm not a Trekkie by any stretch of the imagination, but I do like Star Trek for the most somewhat. But I think it's funny that I like all the ones that people don't like as much. Like, I will say this: that new Picard show is pretty fucking good.
I've been meaning to check it out. I've heard it is.
It's pretty fucking good. It's one of the things I've been watching on Paramount.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Ethel.
Well, I was just gonna say, I don't know. Like, I heard they made 7 of 9 a lesbian in that, and I've got issues with that because, like, the whole character was
7. It's not so much that she's a lesbian; it's that she was so Borg, right? Like when she left, even when Voyager finished, right? She was so Borg that she was still very much like the Borg, but now it's been like 20 or 30 years since, and she's so anti-Borg now. And it's just like the Borg was so restricted. You had to be this, you had to do this, you had to do this, that she just kind of spreads the love around, so to speak, I think, is the impression I get than quote unquote lesbianism. You know what I mean?
Like I don't know.
I don't think it matters to her one way or the other.
Like, because I haven't seen Picard because it's on Paramount, and like I have one streaming service, and it's only because it came with free shipping. So like, I haven't been able to watch a lot of these things.
The thing was, they do it. It's such a teeny tiny plot, not even plot point. It's just such a teeny tiny, like, kind of off the shoulder thing that they remark on. You know what I mean? That it's really not that big of a deal. And but what is really cool about it, Ethel, is if you're into any of the shows that are based around the Next Generation timeline, they bring people in from every single one of them. Like the 7 of 9 storyline will literally make you want to rip out your heart because it's so emotional. Like,
one thing, I did see a clip that I enjoyed from the new one, recent episode. There's time travel in it.
yeah,
And they travel to present day, and 7 is on the bus with her like significant other, and the punk dude from Voyage Home is on the bus. He's older, but he's still a punk, and he's listening to heavy metal music. And 7 just goes, "Can you turn that off?" And he feels his throat. He goes, "Oh, okay," and he turns it off.
Yeah, there's like Easter eggs throughout the whole thing for all of the stuff, even back to like Kirk's time and stuff like that. Now they're doing another one where they're talking about Pike, Captain Pike as the captain.
Brave New Worlds.
Yeah, but he only had that command for like half a year before, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too up on the timeline because I'm not that into it. But
like there's been talks
expanded to a whole show.
There's been talks about doing Captain Pike for years, so I'm surprised they're finally going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trenchy, jump on. I dropped you the link. I
I didn't like Discovery. I didn't like the changes they made. And I think like it's weird. It looks okay, like it's kind of like with in the Star Wars prequels, everything's all shiny and new looking.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Discovery's supposed to be set a century before the original Star Trek.
It's supposed to be set before, and they got holograms. They got it's all better than what But like in Star Wars, they explain it because in Star Wars, the height of the Republic, it was all nice and pretty and shiny, and then the Empire took over and kind of made everything go to shit.
It's too bad because like they have an opportunity whenever they do these timelines that happen before Kirk's time, is they have an opportunity to go and look at the original show and try to bring it back just 5 or 6 years. As far as visual aesthetics go, and kind of keep that retro 60s or even go with like a 50s kind of theme and really like they miss an opportunity. It's a golden opportunity. Instead, we always get the high-tech holographic interface, everything's the Tony Stark bullshit from Iron Man.
The one they did a good job on that with, Ethel, was Enterprise. They made it all look like the monitors were all flat screen TVs. You could see them on the, like they made it like that. I think they did a better job with Enterprise.
Sorry, Ethel, go on.
No, sorry. I'll go after you, Marty. Go ahead.
No. I said I don't get to talk to you that often, and I miss shooting the shit with you. You go first. You go. Full tilt.
I was gonna say they got it pretty close to the mark. Like they got a few things. I wish they'd stuck with just shuttlecrafts and didn't bring the transporter in. I wish they'd stuck with the whole grappling hook thing instead of like tractor beams, like because that would have been aces. The look is close. I feel like it looks a little bit too much like a space submarine, and it's still slightly too shiny. But it's definitely better than what they did with Discovery. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Discovery kind of fucking, the cheeky bastards, they kind of realized their fuck up in that by the end of the first season or halfway through the second season, I don't know, Brad might correct me, the ship
I only watched the
ends
first
up
two
getting
episodes.
lost in time, and is transported to, what is it, like 2-3 centuries after kind of the DS9 Voyager and TNG timeline, right, Brad?
I honestly don't know because I only watched the first two episodes of Discovery and decided I didn't like it, and I didn't watch any more.
Okay, right. Spoilers. Sorry, but
It's all right.
the ship
I don't plan on
gets
watching it.
lost
So.
in time and gets fucking flung like 200-300 years after the events of like Voyager, say.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, like
So
that was one of the cool things I liked about the newer Star Trek movies they did is that they kept the original timeline and they created a new timeline, and they show the point where
they
it
branched
diverged.
off,
You
so
know,
it didn't fuck with the established timeline.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly. But then they made it their own, but they still had like the Leonard Nimoy connection came in and made that, which was cool. But like with Discovery, well, all of a sudden Spock has a little sister that they've never mentioned in all the years of doing fucking movies and TV shows. He's all of a sudden he's got this he's got this half black sister that makes no sense because neither of his parents were black in the show, in any of the Star Trek shows. Like, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Like,
and then they made
I think it's implying that Sarek. I think it was implying that Sarek had multiple wives. It's like
maybe that's what it was, but still, like,
polygamy.
if this sister was such a big, why didn't they ever mention this sister? Like, I hate it when they go back and rewrite stuff like that. I can't stand it in anything. And then also, they made the Klingons look totally weird.
The Klingons look more like orcs. They look
Yeah.
more like the blonde in Lord of the Rings than they did in fucking Star Trek.
Yeah, they don't look like. And you remember if you go back to like the original, if you go back and watch the original Star Trek, Klingons look totally different. They were just normal actors with like Fu Manchu mustaches.
Yeah.
And they explain that, but it's just like, oh, dude, I can't wait to see that. I hope that's going to be good.
The
Willow, the
TV
TV
should be
series.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the movie.
me too.
Um,
Oh, and by the way, I want to go to Disneyland still. I don't care what anybody says or what their agendas are. I'm all about going to Disneyland. Let's go.
Okay.
I've wanted to go to Disneyland my whole life, and I've never gone.
I do like in DS9 where like fucking Worf, Trouble with Tribbles, or is it Trials and Tribulations?
They did a Trouble with Tribbles episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
What,
Trials
they're in
and
the
Tribulations.
canteen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Ethel. You explain the scene because
It was Trials and Tribulations, and they're in that mess hall on the space station. Not DS9, but the space station where the Tribbles are at, and they see the Klingons. And Bashir like asks Worf, "What's up with the Klingons? Why do they look like that? Is it a virus? What's going on? Was some sort of genetic mutation, or what's up with that?" And Worf's like, "We're not permitted to talk about it with outsiders."
Yeah. And the thing, what's funny is DS9 is Bill's favorite. I never liked that show. I thought it was the most boring show ever. And
I did as well. No. Hear me out, Brad. I did as well. I was like, it didn't ever go anywhere. I watched it. It is the most fucking. It is not only one of the best written Star Trek shows. It is one of the best written shows out there.
Well,
Seriously.
I mean, let's just be honest. A lot of Star Trek, because of the budget of the shows and the way they do things, a lot of it is dialogue based.
Yeah.
there isn't a shit ton of action in most Star Treks, most of them.
Well, it's
Which
a
is what-
cerebral show. It's
Right,
for
right.
thinkers.
Right, but that's one of the reasons why I really liked Enterprise and Voyager so much is they went places that the originals never went, and they did things that they never did, and they had more interaction and more stuff go on, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
But I would say like definitely like give Deep Space Nine a second chance because you've got Avery Brooks acting his ass off for like the entire run of that show, and like there's so many good episodes, and like he like all right, Kirk is always going to be my favorite captain, but like it's very tough because Cisco is like way up there.
You know, I never understood why Voyager gets the hate that it gets, especially from the female fans. That's always boggled my mind. We were talking about the show that was all about female empowerment in the Star Trek universe. I mean, she's the only female captain at that point.
I do think it was the first kind of. Well, no. What am I saying? Your fucking original Trek was just as bad, but it was definitely one where you had a very, very, very sexualized main character. I mean, even more so than Deanna Troi. And I'm talking about main characters. I know with the Orion slave girls and stuff, but 7 and 9, like it caused friction between Jerry Ryan and Kate Mulgrew.
Dude, 7 and 9 is so hot. I don't care what anybody says, and she's still.
Oh no, she is, and that was to bring in the male demographic. But apparently, Kate Mulgrew did not like that and took it out on poor Jerry Ryan. It's
and
like,
see, I've heard, but Jerry Ryan said that they were like really good friends and they really enjoy each other.
They are now. They are now. She made her life a living hell for the first 2 years of that show.
She wouldn't let her take a bathroom break. She wouldn't let her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let fucking Jerry Ryan go pee. She's like, oh, it takes her too long to get in and out of the cat suit. We'll just keep going. No, we'll keep going. It's like Jesus Christ, bitch. Let her go pee.
That's when you put a zipper along the bottom of the suit.
Oh my. But like I don't know. I liked Voyager. I liked Captain Mrs. Columbo. It was great.
Is that what Mrs. Columbo?
Yeah, if you go back, Kate Mulgrew originally before she got the role on Voyager, she was Mrs. Columbo for I think was it 2 seasons or 3 seasons? Didn't last very long.
I liked her in that, and I liked her in Orange Is the New Black, and that's really the only things I really know her from. Okay, I have a question for Marty or for any of the girls that are interested in this question. It doesn't matter to me. 7 9 or T'Pol, which one was hotter?
I'm gonna go with 7 and 9.
I think they're both in their own ways, but
yeah,
one has the blonde bombshell thing going
Jen,
for
can I answer this question?
Yeah.
Okay. T'Pol, but only in the Mirror Universe episode where she's wearing the classic uniform.
No, my thing with T'Pol was, oh man, you're one of those, aren't you? You got a Lieutenant Uhura uniform in your closet for Jen to put on when she comes over.
No, I don't. No. Jolan Bullock like rocked the shit out of that mini skirt and boots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Shram, Commander Shram.
What episode was it? Was it one of the first episodes of Enterprise? I think the first or the second one where they're like, oh, they've got to rub the fucking antibacterial.
When she's taking her shirt off and like she is so hot, I was like, oh my god.
They were like, okay, look, Star Trek is waning. We need to make it sexy for the younger people. So it's like decontamination gel. We've just spread it all over our bodies.
Yep. And you look all shiny and sweaty for a little bit. But you know what's so funny about that is even when she comes on the show, yes, T'Pol's a very attractive person, but when you first see her, there is nothing sexual about her. She is playing a Vulcan, and she does a good job at it. And it isn't until that scene that anybody even notices that she's hot. Like,
Oh yeah, kind of thing.
well,
But I mean, I don't know. Like you gotta do something to get the younger viewers to get that 20-year-old. What is it? 16
Yeah.
to 25-year-old male.
Oh my god.
yeah,
DMC,
the 16 and 24
DMC like the
demographic.
opening team tune to that fucking song. It's been a long road getting
Dude,
from
I
there
like
to
that
here.
song, and I like
But-
when they did it at the first couple of seasons are better than the later ones.
My-
But like, I like
my-
the visuals that went along with it.
No, it's
Ma-
so out of place.
My friend, we laughed our ass off. Jen, you're gonna love this. There's a dude in Alabama. He made a proposal video and put it up on YouTube. He proposed to his girlfriend using hay bales with that song playing in the background.
Aw, that's
Like-
sweet.
All
in the
songs are
mirror
like that now.
in the mirror universe episode, they actually they got rid of that song and they had a more of a military march style
Yeah, it was like a
orchestral.
yeah.
Yeah, and it actually, like, I mean, aside from the visuals not fitting it actually was a lot better. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they finally ditched that crappy song. Thank goodness.
Like I said, Voyager's the only one I ever even bought. That's the only seasons I ever bought because that was the only one I really liked.
Hello, John
You
Steele.
know, I've given the others
Hello.
chances, but I'm still
Oh,
very
you
much just a casual
cheeky
fan.
bastard. You cheeky bastard.
John as a wrestler. This is John as a wrestler.
Okay, I thought. I see. I left John the link as well. I was like, ah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Sure, Trench.
The reason why that was Campbell is because they did not know that the show was going to be canceled, and they had to throw those episodes together like on the fly. They were planning on doing more with it, and they had to throw those on the fly together and make it the finale. Those weren't that wasn't supposed to be, from what I understand, that wasn't supposed to be the finale. But they thought they were going to go for another season, and they didn't.
I think we can all agree that the Gorn looked horrible.
Fucking CG Gorn.
What the fuck is that? Get the guy in the costume. God damn it. I know, like,
No. Not a guy in a car. Just do something with prosthetics. Like they done
That's
a
what
great
I
job
always
with
say.
Trandoshans. Sorry, Jen?
That's what I always say. Do something with prosthetics. Yay,
I mean-
prosthetics.
For fuck's sake, Jen. Later. We'll talk about this later. I told you.
Trench, you never saw CGI Gorn, but you would have hated what they did to one of your favorite villains.
Oh, Mr. Gorn.
Hey, is
I like
it
the fact you call him Mr. Gorn Trench.
is it true that they're making a Galaxy Quest 2 finally?
I've heard that.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
that's
heard that
been
they're
in the
finally coming out with the
pipeline for
Galaxy
ages,
Quest 2.
bro.
I'll be right back, guys.
Cool.
No bother.
You good?
It happened. What are they gonna do? What's left to do for Galaxy Quest 2? Like, what's left to do? It's kind of a one and done movie.
It was the best Star Trek movie that wasn't Star Trek.
The
And they're missing their best character. They're missing Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
R.I.P. Alan Rickman.
Mm-hmm.
You were the best villain ever. Cut his heart out with a spoon.
Spoon. Why a
Why a
spoon, cousin?
Cousin.
Because it'll hurt more.
And cancel Christmas.
You
You
really
might-
think you can win, Mr. Cowboy?
What are you doing? What are you messing with?
Nothing.
You-
DMC, you have to pick cars now for Ethel, Brad, and Trenchy as well.
Mine
still
looked
there.
like a vagina. The one you
It
Wait,
did
pictured,
look like a vagina.
it looked like a really pretty pink vagina, like a young vagina, not like an
You
old
think-
vagina.
Wait, Jen, you think the love bug looks like? You think Herbie looks like a vagina?
Well, the color pink, it was a very, very young pink vagina color.
Wait, I'm confused. We got vagina cars? What's going on?
I got a vagina car. Marty got a green car. DMC picked cars for us.
No,
When did this happen? When did this
Yesterday.
happen? Yesterday. I'm missing everything because I'm working all the time now. God damn it.
It's okay.
You're okay.
Gotta work
DMC,
tomorrow.
you gotta pick Ethel and Trenchy and Brad a car. Okay?
Yay.
Oh, I can't drive.
No, not an actual car. It's just it's kind of like fantasy football. If you could give
Oh.
someone a car, what kind of car would you give them? I can't drive
Oh.
either, and neither can Jen.
Can I get the Viper because we know it, as Trenchy says, it can do things.
Wasn't your car a Viper, Marty, or am I wrong?
I don't know what the fuck, man. I don't know shit about cars.
It
I
was
walk
green.
everywhere.
It was green.
Oh, look,
That's
he's
what it
doing
means to
jello
a car.
shots.
Color.
Woo!
Fucking Broncos doing jello shots. Hell
No,
yeah.
I wish. Sugar-free mandarin oranges.
Oh,
How's it gallery?
Mandarin orange shot.
I'm getting my stand and deliver on. Cool. Cool.
Trenchy, what's your favorite thing about being from New York?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jesus, you're it's like pulling teeth talking to you sometimes, Trenchy.
Look,
Favorite thing about what?
Go on.
wait,
It's
what?
okay, James. It's
Oh,
okay.
you're gonna
James.
say something.
A vagina car works for Jen.
Actually, I think it would work better for Marty.
Maybe. I don't know. No, if it was my vagina, maybe. Right?
I'm sure.
Transformer,
Yeah,
was
I'm so
he
glad
in
I'm not your kid.
disguise?
You can always get the penis car from the Ambiguously Gay Duo shorts.
I love that car. I love the ambiguously gay duo.
There's a skit that'd never fly today, but fucking funny back in the day.
It's so funny now.
Speaking
Yeah.
of things,
Go on, Brad.
I have no idea what the ambiguously gay duo is. I've never heard of it, so I don't know.
It's a skit
Oh,
from Saturday Night Live. It was an animated skit, and it was basically Batman and Robin, but they were gay. Except they
It
didn't
was-
know they were
Well,
gay.
it was basically Batman and Robin.
Basically,
It
yeah.
was supposed to be like Batman and Robin from the Super Friends, so the style of animation is like the Super Friends, and like they'd be superheroes, right? And like
okay,
they
I know what it is. I didn't know that was what it was called, but
yeah, they have a special move where like it's Ace and Gary, and like
Gary.
one would grab the other's ankles, and the other one would grab his belt with his teeth, and they'd spin around in the air. They'd be like, "This is our special move," or whatever. It'd be something like that, and then like everyone would be looking like and they're like, "What's everybody looking at?"
Nothing.
Nothing.
And it's funny because even like the villains are like just kind of watching.
well, you know what we were talking about earlier, guys. I've decided I want to give out an award for my favorite gay couple in all
Okay.
Oh.
in entertainment, and I have to say that award goes to Big John and Little John.
Yay! Woo!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, but you know.
Oh no, we're not going real couples.
That was one of the best parts of Halloween Kills.
Oh, I loved them. I absolutely love them.
So did Christian.
Yeah, so funny. Marty's like, what the fuck are you talking
I
about?
think it's still fucking ridiculous that there were people saying, "Oh, Jason's homophobic because he murdered the two of them." Michael is homophobic because he murdered. Michael murders everyone.
And they were in his house.
Michael is the most equal opportune killer ever.
They were in his house. That's all it was. If it would have been two other people, it would have been murdered. It would have been, if it would have been, could have been Ozzy and Nancy, or what are their names? Ozzy and whatever, Harriet.
Ozzy
and Harriet. Yeah, it could have been them, and they would have been murdered. I mean,
you don't go into Michael's house. It's just it's like rule number 1. It's just stay the fuck out of
and
there.
they literally say in the movie they bought the house because it was Michael's house. I mean,
And it was-
say, hey, Johnny, get your ass away from there.
yeah.
But yeah,
What is it,
what happened?
Marlon?
My tattoo guy hates it when I talk about this, but I've been watching Ink Master all the seasons since it's on Paramount Plus, and I love that show, man. I do. I hope they bring it back.
What is it, darling?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
find
he's-
something to show Brad.
I was gonna say he's got this
Oh.
super intense look on his face. He has for like the last 5 minutes. I was wondering, like, does he hate what we're talking
And
about?
I'm scrolling through Twitter and I'm looking for something to show you.
It's that picture to Paul with the fucking antibacterial gel on her.
Yeah,
That's exactly what we were just
that's
talking
it.
about.
No. Brad, a friend of mine, Anthony, who worked on my comic, my first 2 comics. He's an awesome, not only a kind of a drawing, a 2D art. He's also a fantastic 3D artist, and he made a sculpture, and it's absolutely fucking Jesus. It's crackers when you see how good it is. I'll show you now.
That's what we were talking about a little while ago, Christian, is that everybody has to be offended by everything these days. And if they're not offended, like, they'll find something to make it to where you're offended. Like,
I'm highly offended by
dude,
this.
I want that so bad. The thing about it is,
He
this is
sculpted
based off
that.
of this isn't the one that's on the this isn't the one that's for
No,
sale.
he
then.
made my
Okay.
friend Anthony made this.
Oh, I thought this was the one based on the Dolph Lundgren He-Man.
No, he kind of done a hybrid. He wanted to do a kind of hybrid version of it. Hold on, just showing you.
Amazing.
Like,
I know it's
Like,
funny
he-
that they always put the axe with He-Man because that's what the original toy came with. But he only ever used, I think, only ever used the axe one time in the show, if at all.
he loves
That's
he loves
amazing.
fucking He-Man and Superman.
You get the Dolph Lundgren He-Man and the Tom Paris action figure to go with it.
Like,
Whee!
he fucking done an absolute. He loves Masters. I mean, I was so glad to get him as an artist and to have him as a friend. Anthony's a fucking legend. Him and his missus had a kid recently as well, and they're
That's
fucking
the real
happy now.
masterpiece, is that little lad.
Yeah. Oh, there's someone else in the back. Oh no, wait! It was the screen share. It was the screen share. I thought it was someone else. I was like, shit.
Bamboozled again.
But no, I feel bad lately because of the job. and not being able to hang out with you guys as much. Because like I miss hanging out on the Sunday streams with Ethel, and I miss hanging out on your Friday streams as well, Ethel, the watch-alongs, and I miss kind of fucking bopping into Brad's fucking channel there every once in a while.
That's just the way it goes, man. We all have shit to do, you know.
Life.
Yeah.
I mean, by the end of the year,
Yeah,
I'm going to be out of work,
course.
so I'm just trying to figure I don't know what's going to happen there. What if I get a new job and I don't get the do Fridays anymore? What if we had to change it? You know, I mean, I don't know.
You gotta set the job up with your channel in mind. That's what I did with my work, and it worked out until they kept promoting me to the top, and now I'm like, damn it, what the hell, man.
I didn't want to set any stipulations, Ethel, because I was like really excited about getting this job.
Well, that's the thing too, is, you know, when I'm leaving a career that I've been at for over 10 years now, and it's like, you know, it's bullshit that I'm having to leave it, and I got to make enough money. I can't just take any job. I got to make enough money to support my family. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a wife and kids and stuff, so
like,
It's hard to support the kiddos too. Like, you know, it costs a pretty penny.
but first I'm going to take 2 months and live on unemployment. Just because
no, go for it, dude. Because seriously,
Well,
fucking,
I've never collected unemployment a day in my life, but if the government's going to take my job away, they can pay me.
Mm.
You know?
Right.
So, and I think I deserve a break. I've worked nonstop since I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I deserve a break.
You do.
like
So-
it was kind of a pain to hold that the 2 years had fucking the 2 years because of COVID. I stopped the job. I'd only meant to stop working for a couple of months, but then COVID kicked in, and because of my medical history and stuff, I decided to fucking hold off. Well, I got some great fucking shit done. I got to establish a really awesome relationship with a fantastic lady, and just I'm glad I took it. So yeah, definitely go for fucking taking a break. But don't end up like me, Brad. Don't go. Sure, I'll stop working for 6 months, and then it becomes 2 years, and you're like, oh fuck.
I can't do that. I got a mortgage.
Brett, could you do your channel? I mean, do you think it could be like a thing like full time and make enough money to? Do you think you could do it yet or not yet?
No, I wish. You want to go full time on a channel, you got to have like 80,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be full time. Like, I know a guy, I follow a guy. I really don't watch a lot of his stuff anymore just because I'm not really into a lot of the big YouTubers anymore.
Mm.
But there's one guy, his name is, oh crap, I just forgot his name. But anyways, I remember when he was able to go, like, he had to get to like 80,000 to be able to totally quit his job, and you know he has to make like constant content and support, you know, and like I mean last year I actually got a 1099 for it too to put on my taxes,
Mm.
and it's not even the donations, it's not like the super chat, it's the ad revenue.
Mm-hmm.
I made $300 last year in ad revenue.
That's pretty good. I mean, but when you got a family, but that's still, I mean, it's not, I don't think it has so much the money you make. It's just to kind of show, hey, this, you know, I'm doing something, guys. You know what I mean?
Would you ever consider setting up a Patreon?
I do have a Patreon.
Mm-hmm. He does.
I'm a dumbass.
Jen's a Patreon.
Mm.
She's been
I
since
feel like, I was gonna say, I feel like the days of like people becoming the big YouTube star with the millions and millions and millions of followers is sort of over. Like once the famous people started moving on to the platform, and you got people like Jessica Alba and fucking you know, different celebrities with YouTube channels. It's like that was it for all of us.
I don't know. You look at like guys like Logan Paul, and yeah, the guy has kind of got this reputation now of being a douchebag, but he started on YouTube, got millions of subscribers. Now he's doing WWE, he's doing boxing, he's doing all kinds of other stuff.
But when did he start on YouTube exactly?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue.
Well, he started with, I think, Vine or whatever it was, moved to YouTube with a following, I think.
Yeah, see, so it was a while ago.
So what you need to do, guys, is do a video of a man who's hung himself in the forest. Then, like, fucking trash your neighbor's house. Then, fucking steal a bottle of vodka during a riot. And just be an overall shit, and you're sorted.
Well, there's a guy that I watch who does reaction videos to like music and stuff. And he calls his channel No Life Shack. And he's only been doing it for a couple years now. He's got like 900,000 subs or something, or maybe 1 million. I'm not sure. But I mean, he just bought a house and a really nice car off his YouTube money.
Mm.
I mean,
Nice.
I wish I could do that. That would be awesome. I really do wish that would be great. But
I'm wondering though, do some of those people, those successful YouTubers, did they have like finances to give them the time and resources to make their fucking channels as good as they are? Like,
well, I'm not going to sell my soul and be a drum.
No.
I'm not going to sell my soul and be a Drum Dums or Cody Leach type person. You know, I had a lot of respect for them at the beginning, but then I started to notice things about their channels. And I still, you know, I don't care about the drama and all that bullshit or whatever, but like I could probably have 20,000 subs right now and make, you know, 2,000 views every video if all I did was talk about Halloween every second of every day. If all I did was talk about mainstream horror.
Did Cody have his fucking channel taken down? Someone hacked it and took down
Oh, I have
someone's channel.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't watch those guys anymore. Like all they do is the same videos over the same fucking thing over and over and over again, and they get tons of, you know, views. I want to talk about independent horror. I want to talk about people that I think we need to be supporting and helping come up, you know, and
Yeah.
and like
I have a mission for you, Brad, if you want to accept it. Okay? Because I know you like Wild Eye, right? Yeah,
I like
now,
a
maybe
lot of independent stuff.
For June, there's obviously an unofficial thing called Jurassic June. I was gonna say, would you review some of the worst fucking Wild Eye dinosaur movies out there, or best, or whatever?
I don't really have a lot to review on that because I've done a lot of their dino movies already.
Okay.
But we're doing Wild Eye Week in May.
Very cool.
I don't know which dino movies that I could do that I haven't already done. I'll tell you what, though, you want some good ones, though. There are some good ones too.
I know. Myself and Jen are probably going to do some terrible dinosaur movies for June. I know you want to do Theodore Rex.
Weekly things are hard for me because I have to do so much to get them done.
Mm.
That's why I've been doing 2 Wild Eye weeks a year, and I did Shark Week last year. But I don't know if I'm going to do Shark Week, and I think I may only do 1 Wild Eye week this year. We'll just see how it goes in the year. So.
But I think you're right, Brett. I think a lot of channels do kind of tend to, at least in horror, do kind of tend to go over the same stuff. And I love talking about mainstream too, but I like to talk about stuff that not everybody's talking about. You know, Christian.
Yeah,
and I try to find other movies. We try to have a mix.
Yeah, I love to talk about Friday the 13th and Halloween just as much as the next person. And I could do 1 million videos based off of that shit. It's not hard. You know, I could yank 15 top 10s out of my ass based on 1 Halloween film alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, but like, I just think that there's a lot more to horror than just the mainstream stuff. And
I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
I think though, and again, I'm not disagreeing with you. It is kind of not. I don't want to say a cheap trick, but it is fairly a bit too safe to do just that. Like, you know, fucking. It's like, oh, you know you have an two big established franchises with the likes of Halloween and Friday the 13th. So it's kind of a, dare I say, a cushy number just to go back and
Mhm.
do that because
Well,
yeah,
every
you're
t-
dead right. It's formulaic, but it's a thing that works.
Every
know?
every time I do a video based on one of those things, it's a couple hundred views automatically. You know, I mean, but you look throughout my channel, the views. Some of my videos on smaller, non-known horror films get as few as like 30 views, and I'm like, what the fuck, like. I could sit here and do a Halloween video and get 200 views easy, but
You want to put the work in, and you want to do something a bit more interesting and a bit more diverse. And like, yeah, you're right. That's the way to do it. Yeah, DMC. I keep on losing subscribers and then gaining more subscribers. I don't think I'm ever going to make it to the 500 mark.
You will.
I don't think I ever will.
You will.
You
I've
will.
been sitting at 1,000 for over almost 2 years now. I think that's just weird. I used to hear people say all the time, "Oh, once you make your first 500 to 1,000, you just start flying up in numbers and it's automatic." And I'm like, "Man, y'all are full of shit."
It's an up
more
and
likely
down.
you'll
We'll
sit
gain some
down.
and then we'll lose some.
Mhm. But I think too, you got to promote yourself, and if you want to do that, you got to promote yourself, and you have to, make diverse videos, and that's something I feel like I've really slacked on the last few years, especially with COVID and everything, just because we're so busy all the time, and it's hard to run a full-time career, a full-time family, and a full-time channel.
Yeah.
It really
Right.
is.
I'm not put out by having like a fucking low subscriber amount. It's like I just do this for fun, and like the great thing is I met Jen through it, so fucking I'm winning. Either way, I'm fucking
That's
happy out. Like,
that's the biggest thing for me is all the people I've met that are good people that I like to talk
Yeah.
to now, but I do love doing it, and I do want to. I'm an ambitious person. I do want to have a bigger following. I would love to, like you said, I would love to be able to do this full time and not have to worry about a job. That would be great.
Yeah.
I could watch movies all day. I could make videos. I could have fun. I don't ever want it to become where it's not fun though.
Yeah. That's the trick.
And if I did get to like 10, 15, 20, 30,000, 100,000 subs, I don't want that to change who I am either, because that wouldn't be cool either.
No.
And everybody already
Trench,
knows
if
I'm
you
awesome.
had Trench, if you had 1 million subscribers in the morning, would you be the same person?
But that's never gonna happen. I'm too lazy to get 1 million subscribers.
Well, you are.
Okay. Well, go on, Echo.
I was gonna say, Trench, you already got like a ton of subscribers, dude.
Yep.
Like you got a lot.
Yeah,
Well-
people love you, dude.
Though I don't really count that. Like, it's like that. I've been just on here for a bunch of years, and I've been in a bunch of different places. So people just subscribe, but they won't really watch. They'll just be like, "Oh, just click on the channel," It's not really about the numbers. What counts is like the people like you guys I talk to and stuff, like the friends. That's what counts. Not really the number. The subscriber number doesn't really mean shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, DMC, that's down to her content, her and Christian's content. They always do fucking great stuff.
Thank you, DMC. I think it's pity subscribes. Oh, this poor girl. Well, we'll just click on her channel.
Oh, Trench, you know Lou Hammer's back on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I've been knowing. I didn't tell you on purpose.
Is he still doing these sex cult videos?
I don't know. I don't watch. Only John is watching for research.
What is John researching for?
What is he planning?
I don't know. You would have to talk to John.
Oh God.
Okay. Did
I
you ever fill in Brad about Lou Hammer?
But you need to.
Okay, so Lou Hammer and his girlfriend were like, firstly they were doing news via her, like fucking stripping and having. I'm sorry, she has some of the flappiest puss bags I've ever seen on a woman. And according to Jenna Little, she cannot give a hand job to save her life.
No.
Oh, that's
she can't.
terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible hand jobs, and you're bang on about the area. It's like two pieces of bologna flapping together.
Yeah, just laughing.
It's not pretty.
What the hell?
Well, on that note, I gotta go now.
But like,
but
she's there, and she's kneeling on the bed in revealing underwear with her fucking gooch box hanging out, and she's just there. And yes, you know that Palestine is being helped by the Illuminati to invade America. I'm like, what's fucking going on here?
or her reading, like telling about his daughter getting banged by a black guy. It's very uncomfortable.
And don't forget the thing about the pierced nipples. That was very prominent in the discussion.
Jesus.
Well, you know the guys
New
like
hammer.
the pierced nipples, right, darling?
No.
No.
I had a friend once, and she got her nipples pierced, and it was the grossest thing ever because they wouldn't stop leaking pus, and it's like, ew.
Oh,
Why
Jesus
Yeah, that's gross.
Christ.
Seriously though, guys, I am gonna go though. I do have some stuff I gotta do. I wasn't expecting to be on this long. Thanks for
It was
having
great
me.
seeing you, and
Oh,
hopefully
God,
I'll
that's
see you.
must be-
I'll see
Guys,
you.
if you
I'll see
haven't
you.
subbed Brad's channel yet, give him a sub. Check out his content. It's pretty awesome. And it's always awesome to have you on, dude.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. I'll
Yeah.
see you this week, Brett.
Yeah, later, Jen.
Bye.
Adios.
Later, guys.
Give him a whoop whoop and a sub, everybody.
Marty, would you like me to pierce
Marty!
my boobs?
No, I like you the way you are. Also, sorry, Trench. It's just looking at the picture now. John Steele actually looks like John Steele.
Yeah, that's what happened was we were on John and Grande were doing a stream together, and some guy in the chat came up and he's like, have you ever heard of this guy Baron von Raschke or something like that? He said John should do a cosplay. Nobody knew who they was, so we were Googling it and we found this picture, and now John gave me permission to go around like this.
For fuck's sake.
Christian says he's posting on Pornhub again.
Yay.
Oh boy, the return of the backwards bad hand jobs. Yay.
Marty, can you put that up on stream?
No, I'm not going to.
I kind of wish I never told Jen at this point.
It's
Hey,
probably
look. I'm no expert, but yeah, right. It did look like it was her giving him a hand job was like watching Ray Charles play Afterburner at an arcade. It was.
and no passion either. I mean, just if you're gonna do it.
Do it now. Say it now.
You gotta do it with some feeling. You gotta
An emotion. You gotta
Yeah,
emote a hand job, Marty. You gotta emote a hand job.
That love and feeling.
Ooh.
no.
Wait, doing that? What do you mean? Am I giving hand jobs to MC? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, what?
Marty would never get to 500 subscribers doing that, Jen.
I think he means giving a hand job.
That's what I said.
What if I gave you a hand job? Not that I'm not anyway.
No, not on the channel. Not on the channel.
No, you gotta have the Pornhub channel for that.
We should. It'd be fun. I'd subscribe.
I'd have the worst sex face ever to be like, hey babe, it's all ahead of you. I look like fucking Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot. Jesus Christ.
You'd still be sexy, darling, to me. Mwah.
You fucking mad, wonderful woman, you. Wait.
Add Marty job.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Christian. That's her mother.
Oh no! What, Christian? What are you saying? I gotta see this. Take a look at the chat.
Well, it's probably because you guys do this in front of him all the time. He just finally accepted it.
Yeah, he has. Yes.
And he
We're not
decided if you can't beat him, join him. Like the basic.
Well, I'll be the only one beating him, you know, because that'd be
Well, not
weird.
like that.
She's gonna beat me now because of you, Trenchy. Thanks a lot.
It was an accident. I forgot.
Well, it's not a literal beating. It's not like certain blogs I've read.
It's a loving
Wow.
beating.
You've got
There
that
there will
love and beating.
no fire or needles involved.
Oh no.
Probably not.
What?
I made a horrible,
What?
horrible mistake.
I'm blaming you for this, Trenchy. I'm blaming you.
I forget that I gotta be careful how I phrase things around Jen. It's very hard to get used to.
Yeah, it gets really hard sometimes.
Oh no!
A hand candy.
They do come in handy.
Jen's there like she just won the fucking Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah! Yeah! Jesus Christ.
You're not gonna have any pants on when I get there, huh? Just gonna.
There'd be no point. You'd tear it off me quicker than fucking opening a Christmas present.
You gotta have the breakaway pants.
Exactly.
I'm not
know
wearing
what-
Velcro stripper pants.
You know when I'll be there, like Marty won't have like the thing. It'll be a picture. And you'll just hear all this noise. It'll be very uncomfortable for all you people.
Do you know what it'd be like? It'd be like, right? It'd be like some fucking Tex Avery cartoon, right? I'll just be at the side of the door, like, ah.
Wee!
You're like, why does it sound like somebody squeezing Jello in pantyhose?
Ooh, bucket list, Marty. Bucket list.
More like a bucket list.
Yay!
They call it the fappening.
Oh,
What's your favorite? Hey, just out of curiosity, Marty, what's your favorite type of Jello?
right.
Oh, don't do that to the Jello. Don't do that.
Oh, Jen. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna make a new flavor of Jello.
What flavor?
Whoa.
Oh, don't,
Long
no,
butter.
no, I know what it is.
Long
I know,
butter.
no.
Long butter.
God damn you. You're a.
What? You don't like long butter?
You know I don't.
Lung butter?
Don't
Long
ask,
butter.
Trenchy. Don't ask. Trust me,
Okay.
this is one you do not want to go. Even I'm telling you this. This is a road you do not want to go down.
Well, I trust your
Very rare
judgment
that I
on
get
these things.
I get to freak out Jen, but it's the one thing I can. Lung butter. Mmm.
It's
Hey,
not.
Jen, take your hand away from your mouth. Okay, tilt your head back.
No!
Tilt your head
I
back.
can't-
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I can't believe it's not lung butter.
Oh, God.
Exactly. Or as some, my housemate calls it lung butter, or as I like to call it, septum chicken soup.
God damn it.
Oh my God! I saw a blog once where they were doing the nose sucking, and this
Yeah.
this was it came into play, and I this was
It
a
has
weird.
something to do with that.
Huh?
They're connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is bad. I don't.
You gotta
This
love,
is really
you gotta love
bad.
that natural
I agree,
salty taste.
Tracy.
You gotta love that natural salty
Oh,
taste.
stop it, Marty.
Lung butter.
Stop it. And now you've gotten the child. Thank you.
You.
Damn it, Sparky.
Yeah, I think all the times you have made Marty uncomfortable, you have sent him to the dark side.
I guess I have. This is sort of on me, huh? This were an after-school special. This is where I would learn my lesson.
Yeah, it does. It does, Christian. Just spread
Oh,
it
God, Christian,
Spread
shut up!
it. Just spread it over with a knife.
I'm not
No,
listening.
It's like, especially when it gets super warm and it's drippy. It's just like,
Stop it!
It have the consistency of cold turkey gravy.
no, it's close settle, but it's still that bit gooey. It's still that wee bit gooey, you know?
What?
Just when you open your mouth, it clings to the end of your teeth. You know?
Not listening. Not listening.
I'm sorry.
This is very.
You look so upset. You look so cute. You're like, no, stop, make it stop.
Oh, God, we'll have to. I'll pay you back one day. I'll pay you back. Don't worry. This is fine.
I'm sure you will, Jane. I'm sure you will. With your big fists. Do you remember that when I was starting to court you first? And you were like, I could hold you down. I'm like, I'm sure you will. I'm sure. Oh, that cute. You're going to poop me on the nose. Is Jen going to poop me on the nose? You're like, I'll fucking beat you. And you're like, I'm like, no, you won't.
I totally could. You think I couldn't, but I totally could.
Oh, I know. Oh, yes. Of course, Jen is going to beat me up. Of course, they beat me up.
What would you do if you woke up and had like 1 billion subscribers or like just a huge amount of subs? What would you do?
Also, I have to actually put effort into my videos. Fuck! Shit!
Hey, Cara, welcome.
Hello, Cara!
Hola, Cara.
Dun, 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 dun. Ethel, if you had 1 million subscribers, what would you do?
Oh, I would make a thank you video first off. I'd have to make like a thank you video. I'd be like, thank you for subscribing to my thing with my stuff, and I talk about the videos and the movies. I don't know. I mean, I'd still keep a day job for sure if I had like YouTube money. I'd still keep a day job. You gotta work. You gotta be like part of society, because otherwise you get all weird and isolated and crazy.
What are you talking about?
And
That would never happen.
wearing Kleenex boxes on your feet and like all sorts
Whee!
I mean, it happens.
Climb into the spruce moose.
Marty and I would have a sex party.
You fucking telling me to do? No. No.
Yeah, we would. Whee! I got
Oh, be
subs.
like
Whee!
eyes wide shut. Only
Who
not
would you be
orange.
having sex with?
You!
Who would I be having sex with?
Me!
Oh, okay.
Who else did you think you would be?
Oh, maybe Margot
You could
Robbie.
be-
I don't know. Just
You
Off
could
the
be
top of your head.
you could be doing it to raise money to save people from fascist America and buy land and subvert voting count. Well, you know, like Luke Hammer.
Exactly. God damn it, Christian. Yeah, we could have a very small sex cult, darling.
I don't want a sex cult.
Just me.
What?
Suppose. Okay.
You could do the rituals. The sex
But we
cult.
wouldn't have to have sex the whole time, would we?
Oh my God, Jen, you could dress it up in little costumes. Could get it like a little top hat, little
What?
jacket,
Lung
sport coat.
You're
butter.
talking about a pet, right?
You're
He's
not
talking
dressing
about
like
lung
Dingo.
butter. No. Ooh, you're
I'm
looking
not. I'm
very
not, Carol.
intense.
Me.
Yeah.
You're everyone's content is awesome. And then there's mine.
No, mine is the worst of all years.
No, yours is everyone's good.
No, you got the stop motion going. I just get on here and talk about things or talk to the television set.
I haven't made content in 3 months.
You need a break sometimes. Marty, you should. Well, you can't flee Ireland because you die here. I think I need to flee the U.S. to Ireland.
Do sure. My mom's already learning how to make paella for you. Even though I keep on explaining to her that you're white. She's like, when's that lovely little Mexican girl coming over? I'm like, oh Jesus, okay, for the last time.
I'm working on my visa, darling.
I'm waiting on 2 more people, but I give me 23 more minutes, and if no one comes on by then, I'll give you a link.
Whoa.
Oh
That's
no,
true.
Christian.
And would you stop with the lung butter, you little asshole?
You said Lou Hammer.
He's sending me in the messenger, in private messenger. He just keeps sending me lung butter.
Lung butter. What's wrong with lung butter? It's lovely.
Is he sending you photographs of it?
Please don't give him ideas, Ethel.
Oh.
I can show you
Or
my
Marty.
lung butter.
Wait, I guess if he sent you photos of tapioca pudding and he just called it.
I did that already. I did that. And gravy.
Yeah.
I sent her like a bowl of like lightly colored gravy.
Oh, stop it!
Oh my God, Jen. Okay, we won't call it lung butter anymore, but can I call it nasal guacamole?
Yeah, that's still not the lung butter's the one that gets me.
Nasal guacamole. No, it's not the same as lung butter. Lung butter's way better. I'm keeping lung butter.
I hate your room or your former roommate for that. I'm not bringing him my fancy American chocolate when I come over there because he coined that.
Could call it lung pudding. Lung pudding?
No, don't do that to the pudding.
Pudding.
When Christian sent a photo, I'm not gonna look. I'm not fucking looking.
Yay, lung pudding. Spread it on your toes.
No.
Don't do
Lung
this to
pudding for the win.
I'm not looking at the picture, Sparky, so quit wasting your time. I'm not opening it.
Don't you dare disgrace the pudding.
Wasted his time or basting his time?
Oh, fuck
Based
you,
in
Marty.
long butter.
Fuck you, Marty. Fuck you.
Well, I know you're going to do that, but like, you know.
I can't argue because everyone in the chat and in the panel would say bullshit if I said no, I'm not. Everyone would
Yeah.
just universally say bullshit, Jen.
We know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Water is
the
wet.
cat's out of the bag.
The sky
Or the
is
pussy's
blue.
out of the bag.
Jen's going to jump my bones, and long butter's kind of greeny, milky color. Yes.
Oh, you are so dead one day. You are so dead.
But not today. Not today.
You think you're real
Happy
funny,
Yoga.
don't you? Yeah, craziness. Mm. Whee!
So, is it all egg associated movies you're doing for Easter, Ethel, or is that going to be? Are you going to keep that under your hat? What actually
Well-
Easter Sunday?
There's going to be like, all right, I got two more. I didn't realize this because I was trying to come up with them on the fly, but I wrote it all down like months ago what I was going to do in April. So like I already got my thing set. Critters is this Sunday, and for next Sunday I've got my choice of two topics, and I don't know which would fit better. Like you guys, maybe I'll fly it by you guys right now. What should I do next Sunday? Should I do because on my notes I've got Mothra movies because it's Giant Egg, and I got Howard the Duck because
Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck.
I'm going to go with Trenchy because he. Well, I feel bad because I know Ethel likes the Mothra series, so.
I would throw in the Mothra, but because I know Sparky will love that, and hopefully he should be home by that time. Hint, hint.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, well, you can choose Mothra if you want, but my vote goes all the way for my man Howard.
I get
All right.
that.
All right. Well, how many people we got in the? Because I can't see. Marty, how many people watching right now?
4 at the moment. Guys, Howard the Duck or Mothra? Place your bets. Place your votes.
Where are you gonna put your bets?
We'll do a live poll because we got a vote. We got 2 votes for. Or wait, no. All right, Marty, you vote for Mothra or Howard the Duck?
I'm gonna go with Howard. 'Cause I like
All right.
that how fucking nuts that movie is.
So we got 1 vote for Howard the Duck on Marty's side. We got 1 vote for Howard the Duck on Trench's side. Jen, how you vote?
Mothra, but I could go either way. I'm just doing this for Sparky, but DMC is also for Howard the Duck because a duck. uses a rubber.
All right, so we got so far we got 3 for Howard the Duck, 1 for Mothra, and keep in mind both happen. It's just what day, which one is more suitable for Easter Sunday is basically the vote.
Is next Sunday Easter, guys?
Yeah, next Sunday is Easter.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I thought I had more time. Sparky, you have to get your ass down here.
You go miss ham dinner. You can't do that.
Yeah, I have
Jen,
to
Jen,
give ravioli.
seriously though, Jen, do not go wearing a hijab and going to Texas thinking you're Sally Field. 'Cause they will shoot you. They will shoot you in if you come into Texas wearing a hijab. Shit, run movie. Like Sally Field.
Okay. Cara says Mothra, but Christian and Brian both say Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Okay, so far it's looking like it's gonna be Howard the Duck, which is good. I like that movie, and I've got plenty of time to watch it. Because I got next Sunday off because apparently the grocery store is going to be closed on Easter. So yay!
Yeah.
Really, that's interesting that they would be closed on Easter. Okay.
That's what I thought. I'm not
Are
gonna.
they Catholic, the owners, or Christian, heavy Christians, or like, or is
Well,
it a
I think.
chain store?
Well, it's because of Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Most places are closed on Easter in Maine, so I think that's what it was. Is because it's Maine.
Christian says we're getting Werewolf Jesus because it's a full moon.
Ooh.
As I said, I can be there for that one, Ethel, because essentially the Monday is a bank holiday, and I'm only doing a 12 to 5 that day, and I only have to go in at like 12 p.m.
Yay.
That will make sure that I'm for it.
Yay.
I can stay for a while too. No, it's not like super late. Like if it goes after like fucking 2:30, 3 o'clock, I will have to bounce. But my time, but I can't see. Like you're starting your usual time, like right?
Yeah. Easter Sunday will be the usual time. Tomorrow night I'm gonna start at 7 p.m. Eastern, or I'm gonna try to. That's 5 p.m. Mountain, Jen.
Cool.
I think that's
Yeah.
what that is.
I should be able to be there for that. I should be able to, and I've got a lot to say about critters, so that'll be a good time.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm starting slightly later is because I have to work on Sunday, tomorrow, because I got no employees, so I got to be there, which sucks.
God, I wish I lived closer to you, Ethel. I would be happy to be an employee of yours.
I would employ you, and I would move you up the ladder. You could be assistant manager. I could make you assistant manager.
I'd like to earn the spot. I don't want anyone resenting. But
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to.
But that would be good. What are you thinking, darling? You look like you're in deep thought.
I'm thinking
about my boobs.
Huh?
About my boobs?
Well, yeah, I always have that in the background. Like,
What about duck tits?
Jed's tits. Woo! Every day I'm jacking off to Jed's tits.
Woo! Oh, that's so sweet.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, Cara, thank you for reminding me. Marty, can I make an announcement?
Go for it, sir.
Oh, so me and Cara have this deal that if the 90s Spider-Man gets 100 likes that stream, that she will watch Howard the Duck live with me, and she hates the movie, but we're gonna try to get her to like it.
Okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
you gotta like Howard the Duck. What's not to like?
It's gonna be hilarious.
It's got duck tits, for Christ's sake.
And a rubber.
Leah Thompson has sex with an anamorphic duck.
You should have never have reminded me, Cara, because I had forgotten.
With the
Hey,
stop motion.
Jen, do you
Yes.
think Leah Thompson likes going down? Get it down because he's a duck? And
See, I would say she went quackers. Get it? She went quackers. Quackers? Quackers?
Actually, given duck biology, she'd be walking like a duck because they all have like corkscrew
dicks.
Shit,
Yeah, I was just thinking that. And it's supposed to be painful.
That's
Well,
why.
wait a minute, though. If ducks have tits in the Howard the Duck universe, then does that not mean that ducks have like human type PPs?
I think they have fake vaginas. Christian was telling me they have a
Yeah,
fake
they have
vagina.
decoys. They have 3 pussies, and two of them are fake, and one of them are real.
Marty, how do you have a fake pussy.
I don't know. You'd be able to answer that better than me.
Mine's
Well,
real.
they're usually like if you go to the adult bookstore, they're usually hanging on the wall of dicks, but they're off to the side because there aren't very many of them.
Very cool.
No, this video is not intended for children. Make sure you've checked that off, Marty. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that.
No, you're okay. You're okay. The fuck?
Why are we just doing that now?
Are you saying
Well,
it's a
we
bit
were-
late?
We were all good until I mentioned the adult bookstore and the wall of dicks, and then I realized, oh my,
No,
No,
adult.
it's grand. It's my fucking channel. Jesus Christ.
That-
I mean,
that-
Jen alone has destroyed any chance of monetization I'll ever have.
this
You're
is an
welcome.
Right, right.
adult
Let's review a puppet porno movie.
Marty, we need to do another porn soon.
Yes, we will.
Yay.
Oh, you guys can do porn of the dead.
Okay, I'll tell you what, guys, because I'm not trying to be shill, but I'll tell you what. If I get to 500 before the end of the month, I'll do Stroke Man.
oh my god, we gotta make
We'll
this
do
happen.
Pokemon.
Strokey man, strokey man.
Okay,
Christian,
You're
we
not
gotta make
Christian.
this happen.
if I can get to 500 and stay at 500 by the end of the month, I will do Stroke Man in May.
Yay! And I will stroke him on your mon. But
You
that
do
won't
what to
be.
my mom? What the fuck is
Oh my
going on?
goodness.
That came out sexier in my head than it did out of my
Hey.
mouth.
It didn't. No. So yeah, I will do. Honest to God, Christian, right here, right now, I can't back out. I will review. Me and Jen will review that movie if I get to 500 before the end of the month.
Yay!
Nate.
Oh, I gotta get a costume.
Oh, Nate, you got just shout out Marty randomly to your audience. Everybody should do that.
I don't know. Can we do? Campbell wants us to do striptease as well.
Yeah, okay. Can't
Oh,
be any worse than fucking 9.5 weeks.
You're
Can
never
it,
gonna
Jen?
let me live that down, are you?
No.
Wait, but striptease isn't a porno, though.
No, but
No.
It's a
Well,
movie.
yeah, but we're not gonna. Well, I'm still gonna do Stroke Man.
Am I the only one who likes striptease? I thought that was a good movie. I found it entertaining.
It's I don't know. It's better than
That-
Showgirls. It's better
that-
than Showgirls.
Governor. The governor character kills me. He's like, my boots are filled with petroleum jelly. I can feel it squishing between my toes.
well, what about Deneen Moore and Robert Redford in Indecent Proposal? Marty,
That's a good movie.
I gotta ask you, if Robert Redford came over and said he'd pay you $1 million to sleep with me, would you let him?
I'd be like, buddy, you need to get some psychiatric fucking evaluation, okay? Okay? I love this woman. But $1 million?
I knew you were going there. 50,000, maybe.
Marty,
Maybe. And fuck.
you gotta you tell him that you could do it, but you gotta at the moment of arrival you've gotta scream out lung butter.
Oh God.
Yes. Thank you, Ethel. Thank you.
What? Kara, I got a compromise. All you gotta do is shout them out, and then if they do the stream, just don't go to it. And then you don't have to listen to it, and everybody else is happy seeing Marty tortured. No offense, Marty.
I could be tortured too. Do you think I will enjoy watching Pokemon? Do you think
Yes,
I'll?
you will.
Yes, I
You're
will.
fucking degenerate. Of course you
Yay!
will.
Oh boy, I'm just in there. Little girl in me is just skipping, going, "Yay, porn!
We're gonna see the Pokeballs. And
Yay!" Literally bouncing.
I wanna be the very best.
Don't worry, darling, you will be. I have no doubt.
Marty, how much time do we have on the live left? Because I want to make a sandwich, but I don't want to leave and come back and have everything be done.
No. I'm gonna bomb about for another hour and 20 minutes.
Yay!
Oh,
Sweet. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a sandwich because I don't want to run out of time.
Very
Take
cool.
your time, your grand.
Take your time. So, but 50,000 you'd be okay with?
No, I'd need at least 18 million.
Oh, that's sweet.
18 million, and he has to do it with the lights out. I'm gonna sneak in and I'll replace you with a rubber dolly, and then I want payment first, and we'll fuck off to New Mexico. And it's like, yeah,
Yay!
perfect crime.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm strangely okay with this, darling. You're like a super genius criminal. Mwah.
I don't want fucking Butch or Sundance fucking bicycle made for two all over you. I don't know.
Oh,
That fucking what's that song in Butch and Sundance where they're on the bicycle?
bicycle made, built for two.
Or is it raindrops keep falling on my head?
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yeah, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I love that in Peacemaker. It's like, we'll go out there and kill all those bad guys, like in the end of Butch and Sundance. They were killed. Not necessarily. The screen went black. They were shot. He could have jumped over the bullets. They
I
coulda
still
jumped
gotta see that.
That's brilliant.
It's a good movie.
Vigilante is my favorite character.
I've seen clips of Vigilante, like I've seen the clip where he's talking about the duck in the people's clothing, but I haven't seen the show yet.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend. Yeah. So how come she didn't come out? Because she had to go to the doctor. Why? We had to have an abortion because we were having so much sex. I love that line.
Marty, I'll be right back. I have to make something for the little men, so I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Actually,
Yes?
ask him, does he want to show off any of his stuff on the stream?
Jakey, would you like to show everybody your Minecraft figure real quick that you made?
Oh, the Minecraft Dungeons one?
Sure.
Oak tree.
Sure.
Oh,
If you want. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to.
okay. Now, hey Ethel, hey Bronco. I made a boss from a Minecraft reboot that just
Trenchy too.
Oh, Trenchy too. I forgot about him from a Minecraft reboot that just came out called Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That guy's cool.
It's called the Jungle Abomination. It's an oak tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool. Where's the other guy, the smaller guy?
Oh, the Redstone Monstrosity.
Yeah, show me the Redstone Monstrosity. Trenchy wants to see the Redstone Monstrosity.
That's a cool name.
Thank you. He's getting it, darling.
No, he's can't. Take your time. He just can't.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, that's cool. Check
Yeah.
that guy out, Trenchy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You made that out of clay?
Yeah, I make clay sculptures sort of all the time.
Yeah, it's super detailed. You did a really good job.
Thank ya. Yeah.
DMC says that's really awesome. You're super talented, Jake.
Yeah. Thank ya.
And he likes stuff like that because his country is upside down, so they can't have clay. It keeps on falling off. Yeah, the face of the country.
Okay.
Tell everyone good night.
Well, good night. I'm gonna go make some more Minecraft stuff. See ya.
Okay, see you later.
Flip up, Steve.
Jen,
Um,
Jen, go feed the baby, and will you put some pants on him as well? Love it, God. You put some clothes on that child.
Do I have to
Love
put
God.
clothes on? Do I have to put pants on?
Well, yeah, if you're putting clothes on the child, you should put clothes on yourself as well, like, you know.
Okay, I'll be right
Why
back.
are you not wearing pants?
Jen doesn't like dressing the children. She doesn't. She spends money on other stuff, but never buys them clothes. It's crazy.
He's got his like sleep short things on. He's not like naked. Don't make it sound dirty.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
But
go
would
feed.
you to feed the child and really dress him as well. Come on, for the love of Christ.
Okay,
if you
I'll
come
be.
over here with him, he has to be dressed and fed, okay?
I
We'll
guess.
see. I know you're not gone and washing him, but you have to at least do that as well, okay?
I promise. I'm gonna go feed him. I'll be right back, darling. Mwah.
Okay.
Wee. Da-da-da-da.
Wee. Yeah, Jake's super good at making clay sculptures.
Yeah, I still have that Mac in me one he did too. That one's really good.
Mac and me. I don't know, Kara. I'll ask him next time.
Oh, Marty, Deacon introduced us to a new show last night that I think you would be interested in.
Wait. Is it Hitchhiker's Guide?
No, afterwards we hanged in the back room and we watched a new show. You would have to pirate it though. It's on a weird network that nobody has, but it's called From.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's essentially, as Deacon described it, it's if like one of the writers of Lost and one of the writers of Supernatural got together and made this, and it's more like Lost than Supernatural, but it's got a little bit of that element.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out.
Oh yeah, it's dope. I mean, nobody's really talking about it except for like one YouTuber that I can find, but it's really probably one of the best horror shows I've seen in a long time.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out. And it's an American show, yeah?
I think so. Yeah, it's got the dude from Lost in it. Actually, it's kind of funny. It's got the dude from Lost, and none of the other actors I really recognize.
Okay. Monsters that eat people. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give away the plot, but it's a little complicating.
Nah, it's grand. I'll check it out because I need a new show. Peaky Blinders finished, and I wanna get a new show to watch now.
Yeah. The 10th episode actually comes out, I think, today. And then it's done. It's done with season 1, but it got greenlit for a second season.
I've been getting a load of Masters of the Universe figures lately. And I'm like, I have a new addiction. I need to stop buying fucking figures because I'm running out of space.
You good? I don't see anything wrong with it. It's your passion.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. I'm not going to go bankrupt. Like, I'm still saving money and stuff. Shit.
Yeah.
Space. I think. What time is it in Ireland? It is now 4 minutes to 4 a.m. It's 4 minutes to 4 a.m. TMC. No, it's grand. I think for my birthday this year, I'm going to get another cabinet from IKEA and
Cool.
move my freezer that's in the hallway upstairs. Now, in fairness, I'm their deity. I treat my figures well. They have a bar to drink in. They have a toilet to piss in. They have a throne room. They have a bedroom. Hell, they even have a video store with an arcade. So,
Yeah.
I'm a good god. I'm a decent god. I look after my figures.
You're better than me as a kid.
Fucking hell, Christian. Fucking hell. He's after fucking. Christian's after sending me a picture with a fucking a Strokemon, and my face is where its nether regions are. I don't know, I'll see.
This is too funny.
Solo layout. And I tell Jen I'm gonna have to kill her son. That's all there is to it. It's like, I don't know. We'll show it there. Probably not. Probably for the best. It doesn't, but yeah. Fuck it. Never mind. Jesus Christ. I remember that, Christian.
I'm here. I'm here. What's going on? What happened?
Your son superimposed my face onto Pikachu's vagina.
Uh-oh. Did he get your channel taken down?
No.
Okay. Where is everybody? Oh, there we go.
Is Pikachu a dude or a girl?
I can't tell.
I can't. I forget. I think they explained it in the series, but it's been a while since I watched Pokemon.
Wasn't he a boy or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
It was very confusing because they met all the other Pikachus, and because it's weird because Pikachu's not a gender; it's a race. It's confusing.
I guess.
Again, it's not the porn aspect that's worrying me. It's because all the actors in this looks like they're dying from HIV.
Yay! So it's gonna be another AIDS thing, like with 9.5 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be like these actors look like they're riddled with AIDS.
Yay, AIDS!
Fucking riddled.
They probably had sex in an alley in New York, Marty.
No, they probably exchanged needles before they had to put their makeup on to star in this fucking nightmare.
Oh, I totally know whatever you did, you little shit. You've never been innocent.
I agree with Christian. I think he's been framed.
You think he's been gaslit?
Yes, exactly. I've been gaslit many a time.
You're
Wait,
an
I
expert
want to
in
see.
gaslit.
So he put your face on Pikachu's vagina?
I don't know what. I can't determine the creature's gender. I can't determine if they are, if they're hefty, or if they're fucking just, they're suffering from fucking gonorrhea. Or
Gonorrhea! Woo!
Good goddamn.
It doesn't even faze you anymore, let's be honest.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You like having gonorrhea, gonorrhea, gonorrhea.
Jesus.
That's the one that makes your dick leak, right? Deek! I guess that's where I got that from the animation studio in the 80s.
Deek! Deek! Yeah, I remember that.
But that's the one that makes your dick leak, right? Gonorrhea.
Yes.
Yay!
Unfortunately.
What does it make it leak?
Oh, fuck you, Christian. Fuck you.
What did the boy do?
He's after putting my face on Pikachu, who's getting fucking rammed. So yeah, Pikachu's definitely a female. My
Yay!
face is in
Remember, it's not Christian, it's Christian's doppelganger.
Sure it is. Yay. So you have a vagina now. You have a fancy name. I guess I'm turning lesbian. If you have a
Jesus
vagina.
Christ. God damn it. God damn
I
it.
guess I'll dive into your fresh new carpet.
Don't go getting my rug stuck between your teeth.
That's okay. That's what they have floss for, darling.
Jesus Christ.
I'd only go lesbian for you, darling.
I appreciate that, babe. I appreciate that.
Yay!
Your son better stay in Texas if he knows what's good for him. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to know what you children are doing. To everything gonorrhea. I think that's our secret word for tonight, kids, is gonorrhea. When
That's
Ethel
a code?
when Ethel comes back, we'll all scream it like on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Ah!
Okay.
Gonorrhea.
What other sexually transmitted diseases are there? There's crabs. Makes me think of lobster for some reason. Now I want a lobster with a side of crabs. That's how you get crabs, is because you're paying for some skank's lobster, and then she gives you crabs, and it's like a change thing. This is like
It's like the
fucking
circle of life.
what?
It's like the circle of life.
Exactly.
But
Crabs,
is pink eye an STI?
Oh,
No, but they say cold sores is, I think. I don't know about pink eye.
Ooh, cold sores are. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what Lich told me.
I think I've heard that too. I think it's true. Hey Marty, do you want to share a bottle of NyQuil?
No.
We could do like 9 again. It's going back to 9.5 weeks.
No.
I like bread and butter. She likes toast and jam.
You're lucky we're still together after that movie. That was a horrendous flick.
I'm
Seriously,
sorry.
Jen
I
Nixon.
said I'm sorry so many times. I'm sorry.
And they'll never be enough. They'll never be fucking enough.
I thought we could have a grown-up discussion about a sexy, intellectual, yuppie movie. I was wrong.
Oh, you were so wrong. So wrong.
I know. You should spank me.
No.
Yay.
I'm gonna make. Do you know what? To get you back. You know what I'll do?
What?
I'll do punishment that you'll You'll never do that again.
What?
Teach you a lesson.
Oh God, I think I know where this is going. What, darling?
Guess what movie we're gonna watch again?
Not the cookies one again, is it? It's
No.
not night. It's not Night Beast, is it?
Night Beast
Well,
is fantastic.
God damn it!
Night
I don't
Beast
want
is
to do
awesome.
Night Beast again. I'm fucking
Night Beast
hating
is
Night
good.
Beast. I fucking hate it.
It was so good they put it in Mandy.
I'm sorry, Trench. I know you guys like it, but no.
Oh no, what I missed?
A lot. Okay. Oh, gonorrhea, guys. We got
Gonorrhea.
Yay!
Gonorrhea.
That's our
We're doing
secret
a Pee Wee's Playhouse thing where we have to randomly shout out an STI.
Wait, Marty said we're supposed to do a different STD?
We can do
No,
whichever
no,
one we
no.
want.
Just,
It's a free
Oh,
country. Well, the country we're in free. Are you guys free, Marty? I've always meant to ask you.
what?
Oh, that got Trenchy.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
I said, well, our country's free. I've always meant to ask you, is your country free?
Yes.
The dumb American. I know.
Oh my god.
I thought you said is your country green. I'm like, oh, not this shit again.
No. I wouldn't take that lowbrow of humor. I'm a sophisticate.
Fuck off.
Anytime, darling. Let me just spread my legs anytime.
Are we free now? What?
Wee! Free ballin'!
I'm going to go to Mars in 2080. I'm going to find me a three-breasted lady. So recalling.
I thought you were gonna say rapey. I thought you were gonna sing rapey.
No, three-breasted lady.
I heard that part, and then the three-breasted lady, and I'm gonna get rapey. That's what I was.
No, it's total. It's free falling, but it's total recalling.
I get that. I knew what you were doing. I thought we were gonna go rapey. I heard rapey in my head. I was like, rapey.
No.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
No. No.
Oh my god, you used the word rapey and now you've summoned one of Trenchy's cats. Are you fucking happy?
Well, no, they're trying to both. The two brothers are actually coincidentally trying to rape their sister, so I gotta stop them.
That's Jen's fault. Thanks, Jen.
Incest. It's not a night with Jen if we don't have some sort of incest. Woohoo! Incest gonorrhea tonight. Woohoo!
Ethel, please steer the conversation for the love of God. I don't trust my girlfriend no more.
You never did.
I gotta steer it away from the incest gonorrhea, so I guess I won't be talking about the blogs tonight. But yeah, no.
No.
I was thinking about Total Recall and how much of a bitch it must be to buy a bra if you've got 3 boobs.
Marty, if I had 3 boobs, would that be cool?
No,
Why not?
because you gotta get 2 first of all.
Flowers! Marty,
No.
That has a franchise. My mom found out there's a franchise with a reboot and like 5 or 6 sequels.
Yeah.
And a miniseries on the way.
No.
Oh, come on, Marty. Come on. I asked for so little.
No.
We could just do the first one from the 80s and see what we think. And then Lifetime. Why not? Come on, darling.
But my mom and sister like binge watched almost all of them in a day, and they're gonna watch the prequel or whatever, the miniseries.
See?
No, we're not. We're not doing it.
Why not?
Because I like to have a fun, happy, upbeat stream.
It is a fun, happy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, it is about a family, right? And it's a mom and a dad, and they're gonna have a birthday party for the dad, and the children are eerily beautiful. There's Corey, Kathy, Christopher, and Carrie. They're all like C names, you know. And their mother is named Corinne, right? And she is gonna have a party for their father, right? And so they have a party, and all their friends and family are there, and they're all going, "Wait, it's a surprise party!" And then there's a knock on the door, right, guys? And guess what? Daddy's dead, and they have no money. So Corinne has to go back to this gothic mansion she grew up in, and it sort of implies that there was shit going down. Her parents are abusive, and she can't have children because it turns out her husband was also her cousin, guys. And I'm just giving you the tip. If this would just be, if this was a vagina and this was a penis, this would just be the very tip of it going in.
Marty, you might like it. I haven't seen the movie, but there's a scene I've seen where a woman tries to force another woman to eat a cookie, and it ends in death.
Yeah, because, okay, so they hide the children, right? And then they start bringing, and that's his flowers in the attic. And there's incest between Christopher and Catherine because of course they're locked up in their hormones, and Christopher wants to be a doctor, and he kind of rapes her. Okay, so there's this big debate, in the book, where is it rape? Because she's like, no, Christopher, you're my brother. They sneak out of the attic and have sex on the rooftop, as you do, right? And he kind of raped her, but she sort of did it, even though she knows it's wrong. And then they find out that the grandmother's you shouldn't eat sweets because they're bringing up cookies. And the twins, Corey and Carrie, they start getting sick, and they think it's because they don't get sunlight because they're locked up in the attic. No, it turns out somebody is poisoning the cookies, right? They have a pet rat that they got from the attic, and it dies. Christopher does a medical science doctor test on it, right? So, Corey dies. He eats the cookie and dies. And it's not the grandmother that's doing it. She tried in her own way to warn the children. It was their mother, because she wouldn't inherit all the money if she had children. So she's like, fuck it, I can have more kids. You can't get all this money, so I'm just going to kill these little bastards. And that's just book 1.
We're not doing Flowers in the Attic.
But I think people would really like it.
No, you can do it on your channel, but I ain't watching that depressing fucking...
It's not depressing! And then in book 2, Corey and Christopher and Carrie, they leave the house, right? And they get adopted by a real doctor, and the doctor falls in love with Catherine, even though she's super young and he's kind of old, and she still wants to, and she thinks she's gonna have this happy life, and then then Christopher gets jealous and wants to bang her sister, and then in book 3, they're a happy family. Oh, and Carrie dies in book 2, the little sister she commits. She kills herself by eating poison like her brother, because she can't live without her brother. But it's not like that. It's not like the incest kind of thing, because they were too young for that, because that'd be wrong.
No, we're not reviewing it.
for my birthday?
We'll
Wait, you
see.
I've got little friends.
We'll look. I'll tell you what. For your birthday, we'll do the first episode. But I'm going to be heavily drunk. I'm going to be heavily intoxicated.
Well, you're sexy. You'll be sexy. You'll be sexy, and I can have my way with you after the stream. It works on so many levels. After we're done reviewing it, I'll be like, "Hey, sexy, you come here often."
No, after that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna be doing any sexy time anytime soon.
But you could pretend you're my brother, Marty.
I suppose that's an improvement in you calling me Christian.
Jake.
Oh, for fuck's sake, leave the poor unclothed child out of this.
Yeah.
So, completely unrelated. Has anybody heard anything about the new Hellraiser movie we're supposed to be getting?
Yeah, actually, I have the same guy that directed Christian, that one movie Christian likes, plus The Night House is the one who's directed it. I've never liked the guy's work. He can shoot things really good, but I've never particularly liked the guy. I really didn't like The Night House.
Do you think we're gonna get chubby Pinhead back, or do you think we'll get Bradley back?
Supposedly, we're gonna get
a female transgender Pinhead.
Yeah.
No, why does he have to be transgender? And I know, like, people might think, "Oh, but Ethel, you should be all in support of this." But like, that's not the character from the book. Like, if she's female, that's actually from the book. But
yeah,
she wasn't trans in the book.
No, but it was a female. I think they're just going to try to go for a closer Pinhead, or a closer version to the book, a closer adaptation.
Which, if you haven't read the book, you should read Hellbound Heart by Clive Barker. That's the book that the Hellraiser is based off of. And I actually did a book report on that back in high school. I did that for a book. And my teacher was like, "Are you sure you want to do this book?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I?" He's like, "Well, you realize the guy, like, with the first 2 pages, the guy is masturbating, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?"
Everyone masturbates. You're welcome, DMC.
I'm like, don't censor me.
Hell, that's what could get me to read a book. Masturbation. Woo! That's
Jen.
Yes.
Jen, I love you, but sometimes you're like a horny Duracell bunny. I just need to find the battery pack so I can just rip those bastards out.
A manic sexual bunny, I think, is what it is.
I'm just tearing your clothes off, and you're like, "Wee, yay!" It's like, no. I'm just looking for the battery compartment. Where's the battery compartment? Please stop. There must be a switch somewhere. Lower.
Right here, Marty. I'll take it.
Yeah. Jen's like, the switch is lower. You gotta flick it a couple of times. You gotta flick it.
Sometimes if you can't reach with your fingers, it's good with your tongue.
Goodness.
Sometimes I forget Jen's a parent.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy to do, Karen. That's easy to do. Oh, Jesus.
What wedding, DMC? Whose wedding? Who's getting married? Mazel tov.
My they aren't Jewish.
You should blow something up at your wedding.
With the chair.
At whose wedding?
If you guys get married, you should like blow up a car or something.
Okay.
What?
Okay,
What? You said that's some Episcopalian fucking trench.
I've always wanted to see someone blow something up like a boat or something at a wedding. Just blow it up. That'd be so
Wait
awesome.
a minute.
That sounds
Friend.
like a fucking IRA wedding.
Yeah.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Blow
Well,
up
you
that
are
fucking
Irish, Marty.
in the yacht.
Are you making that statement because Marty's Irish and he's not from that part of? Well, wait a minute. Yeah, he is. Wait a minute. You're from the northern
Wait, no,
part.
I didn't even know about
No, I'm
that.
not. I'm not from the north.
No, I was telling my American friend about it.
Put this to bed. I'm gonna put this to rest right now, okay?
Scott says he can officiate our wedding, darling. I would love to have Scott.
What wedding?
I don't know if you ever decided we want to get married.
We'll see how much I have to drink.
Oh, Christian says that Pinhead is not going to be trans. She's just being played by a trans woman. I guess that makes sense.
So what are you going to teach us, darling? Are you gonna give us that there geography lesson?
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna explain that because so I love American Werewolf from New Jersey. Awesome dude, lovely dude. Keeps on saying live from Dublin. I am nowhere near Dublin, okay? I don't feel. I feel bad. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Hey Eric, I don't want to go correcting the dude in his own channel. So I'm just gonna give you a quick geography lesson, okay?
I love maps.
Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Okay. So I am here. This is the town I'm in, okay? Ennis. That's where I am. Okay? That's the town. America's all the way over there. Okay? That's Dublin. That's where American Werewolf in New Jersey thinks I live. I live here. And the north is up here. And that's not belong to us. That's England. And but England don't want it anymore because it costs too much. And Ireland doesn't want it anymore because it costs too much. So it's like, there you go. And there's Cork. And if you have any bit of sanity at all, you don't go to Cork. You don't live in Cork. I have cousins.
Is Cork bad?
And you try not to talk to them. Go on. What, Trench?
I was saying, is Cork bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just they're mental down there. And there's Tipperary, and they're all bastards in Tipperary.
How come?
Okay?
It's kind of like Florida, man, but like it with Cork.
Yeah, Cork people are like, oh, I'm from Ireland, but more importantly, I'm from Cork. What's in the pauper? Did you read anything in the pauper? How you doing? Hey, you doing, Trenchy? What's going on?
Cheerio, mate.
Who said cheerio, mate? Who the fuck said that?
I did. Your girlfriend, your very ignorant Yank girlfriend.
No.
But that's
No,
what the
Dublin
leprechauns say, right?
That's what the English say, I think, right?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, Trench. The English say that, not the Irish. There's Galway. It's a fun place to go, mainly students. There's Tuam. It's a horrible place because they dug up a church and found the body of 300 babies underneath it. Any other fun facts?
Wait, and the place is called Tomb, and they found a tomb, essentially.
No, Tuam.
Oh. I can't pronounce that, my bad.
And there's Limerick. And if there was ever an Irish version of Escape from New York, it'd be set in Limerick. That's about it. That's everything.
Where would I fit in? Like, if you could put me anywhere, where would
Oh,
I
Cork.
I love that you had no time to think about that.
We have a limerick too.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
No, like it's
Saw a tree stumping with focus.
Oh, Marty, have you ever seen the Disney Channel original movie where the leprechauns play basketball?
Oh,
Yes, it's called Welcome to Irish. Look it up. It's real. I used to grow up with this. It's about a kid who finds out he's a leprechaun, and he has to break a curse set upon by an evil leprechaun who is a ginger, and they play basketball at the end of the movie.
Shut up,
Because he's a
Frenchie. He's gonna
basketball
break
player.
up and say because I'm a yay. Keep talking. He's gonna break up.
Oh, sorry. I just thought of it.
On behalf of all Yanks, I'm sorry, darling.
It's basically Teen Wolf, but with leprechauns.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then his mom, who was a grown-sized woman, once like the coin is stolen or something, she turns into a little person and she's on the counter and a little person, and he starts growing like long pointy ears, but he's only half leprechaun because his mom was a leprechaun.
Nate, I'll let you in after. I'm gonna dust off because it's gonna be 5 a.m. in half an hour. That's when I'm closing this off. But before I do, I'll let you in the back. I'll send you the link. I'll drop a link in the thing and I'll let you in. Trench, that sounds wonderful. Is there any Irish actor actually in it?
I don't know, but you should watch it for Trash Fire.
Oh God.
No.
No, Marty wants to see flowers in the attic.
We're doing that for your birthday.
You should do Laser Blast for Trash Fire. It's got stop
I
motion.
love Laser Blast. Although Jen will kill you because like the last half of that movie is just two guys driving around in a convertible, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, don't forget
20 minutes of
don't
guys
forget about
driving around.
the van with the footprint on it.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, Eric. Most definitely.
But Marty, I'll send you clips of it so you can say if it's accurately Irish or not.
Trench, I'm going to take a wild guess and say no.
That could be a whole stream. Is just we quiz Marty on is this actually or what we go Irish or not Irish, and we could just quiz Marty on shit.
No, Ethel, you'd have to call it Irish. Is it Irish or is it bollocks? And I'm like, bollocks.
Yes, Irish or bollocks stream.
Yeah.
Good night, Campbell.
Maybe that's what we save for next March. That's actually sounds like a good tie-in for St. Patty's Day.
Yay.
Just
Yeah.
and you can do there can be an AMA as well. Ask me anything about Ireland. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked you guys are fucking like blown away. Corned beef and cabbage.
Well, Marty, it's confusing because the first Irish person I think I actually saw was Sheamus on the WWE, and he's like pale white like a vampire with bright orange hair and beats the fuck out of people. So we don't really get a good representation of your people, I don't think.
I thought he was supposed to be Scottish.
No,
I
he's
thought
Irish.
he was Irish. He has the
Oh,
Celtic
Irish.
song and everything.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
Yeah.
There's Finn Balor. There's Becky Lynch. She was actually an air hostess for a while.
Hornswoggle.
That dude's just suffers from fucking height. He's a small person. He's a little lad. He's not fucking Irish. Be back in a minute. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Why is Finn Balor so small and wiry? He's not like a big guy.
He's Irish, that's why.
Well, the other guy is big. Fucking damn it, what the hell's his name? Damn it, I'm losing my wrestler names. The Celtic warrior there.
Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus. He's big.
He's riding up. That fucking dick was probably a fucking bouncer outside a club and was selling rides to lads at gyms. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Ben Finley.
Oh, Finley's Irish, yeah. Finley?
Yeah.
He says his name is Finley, and he likes to fight.
Sparky, you don't believe Marty's real, or you don't believe Ireland is real?
It's a magical land where they have the fairy bush. This is what I have learned, and that they have these people that ride horse and buggy, and get into fights and races and cause trouble.
And have one of the most wonderful men over there. Ireland. Ah, you don't believe Ireland. Okay. You can tell Marty that when he gets back.
This isn't Planet of the Apes. What is this?
Which Planet of the Apes? Mark Wahlberg or regular?
Oh, the Comet had like the first one and the second one, and the third one just ended, and now they've got this, and this is Time Walker. Have you guys seen Time Walker?
No.
I think I have, but a long time ago.
There's a mummified alien, and he's in King Tut's tomb, and he runs around, and the university professors got exposed to radiation. It sounds a lot like what the hell is it?
Which is the one where Michael Jackson takes children into space to molest them?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's Moonwalker. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Moonwalker.
Oh, that's a great movie besides that part.
Marty, Christian says he doesn't fully believe that Ireland's real.
I don't think.
Of course, I did educate him.
I don't think he's gone to Texas. I think he just fucked off because he was sick of the two of us.
Well, people say Australia is not real, and that it's just people drugging you on a plane.
That could be it. Koalas, though, but koalas, drop bears.
Oh, koalas are gross. Do you know about koalas? They eat diarrhea and they're riddled with syphilis. I'm not making this up.
That's awesome.
Syphilis! Marty, syphilis!
Syphilis, yay!
Syphilis souffle!
They need to make a horror movie with koalas.
I'm sure probably they have.
That's in a part of Dublin. Eric, Carborough's in a part of Dublin.
Wait,
America's the only real country.
What? Wait, Ben, are you saying that Ireland is merely lower Scotland? You fuck off.
No, the Scottish and the Irish have a rivalry. I don't know why, but they have a rivalry. You don't.
No, we
you
get
don't-
on, but we're not the same. No, it's more that we get annoyed that people confuse Irish people for Scottish and Scottish people for Irish. Like the amount of people they used to think I was Scottish or fucking ask fucking Sponge if he was Irish. Like, Jesus.
Us Yanks ain't too good at the, anyone that ain't a Yank.
You guys sound distinctly different. I don't understand how anyone could get it mixed up.
Again, I suppose if you're not living outside the country, it's easy to do, but don't make the assumption. Don't be afraid to ask where you're from. Don't be like, oh, you're from Scotland. No. No, of course you're from Scotland. You sound like one of those Scottish, that there Scottish fellas, ain't ya? Ain't ya? Hey, how come you ain't wearing them there skirts? Or tossing them there logs?
I feel like I'm being called out.
The chamber
I'm
toss.
Irish. I'm fucking Irish, you fucking prick. No, you're Scottish. You're Scottish. Here, eat this sheep stomach. Hey, Llewellyn, come here and watch this Scots fella eat the sheep stomach. Buddy, I'm gonna fucking knock the shit out of you. Ain't he cute? Ain't he? Isn't that there European cute?
All right, I think I've seen this movie, but it had a different title.
Wait, what Marty's talking about?
No, the movie that's on comment right now.
Hey, Marty, I like them Europeans.
Out there, you're American, but in the bathroom, European.
Yeah.
Ben Grimm, eucalyptus, you can lick this. More like.
Eucalyptus. Yay.
Oh, maybe I haven't seen this one. The plot is just very similar.
Creepy eyes. Ow. I hurt myself.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I want to eat dirt to get vitamins. Yay, dirt.
This
Don't do
literally
that
has nothing to do with apes. I don't understand why they put this on after.
But see, if I eat dirt, I don't have to cook it, Marty.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking. Oh god. I love you, Jen, but I got so fucking. Hey, Ethel, making Hawaiian punch, right? Is that cooking?
What? No, making Hawaiian punch is not. No.
Thank you. See, Jen. See.
Sparky, is it cooking? My son will back me up.
It's not cooking, Jen. It's not fucking cooking. Making Hawaiian punch is not cooking.
As you pour two things in together, it's something different. That's cooking.
No, it fucking is not.
No, that's mixing drinks.
Fuck you, Sparky.
Oh, it's bugging me that I can't remember the name of the other movie that's almost the same plot as this. Damn it.
Ba ba da 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 da.
No, it wasn't.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
cook martini. Well, that is because you gotta add an olive. That's even super duper cooking because you gotta add a fucking olive.
Wait, you're not putting olives in Hawaiian punch, are you?
No, just the mud and martinis you do. Or at least that's what the fancy rich people do.
Jen,
You gotta
Jen,
have 2 olives in your martini. You got one for you and one for a friend. That's the rule.
Jen, look, mixing drinks is not cooking. Okay?
I'll show you, Marty. I'll show you. I'll prove my theory. Oh, if you get a spatula, it is.
Jesus Christ. Something tells me if we shack up together, I'm going to have to be making my own food.
No, I'll cook for you, darling.
Look, I got my own kitchen. Jen, that's an easy bake oven. That's an easy bake oven.
See, that tells me you give me more credit, because I would think it like a little. That's my niece's kitchen, and she's outgrown it.
Oh, Jen, the cooking is easy. You gotta just embrace it.
I'm a
Drop
good
shit
cleaner.
into an oven and not burn it. That's how I learned to cook.
Sparky can cook.
I can cook, so
Yay.
long as the item's already made.
Good. See, there we go.
I can cook many things: frozen pizza, frozen tacos, frozen chips.
Frozen tacos. What madman would freeze a taco?
You can get them here. You can get them in the
No.
freezer aisle. They're in little baggies. Take them out of a box. There's 3 of them. You lay them on a tray. You put them in the oven. Bob's your uncle. Jill's your aunt.
No, that's not a taco. You need ground beef, and you need hot peppers, and you
Oh,
need.
they're all in there. They're all frozen.
No. You gotta saute and brown the beef in the pan, and you gotta add in the peppers.
Oh, that's
And-
all done. That's all done.
No.
They're all frozen.
No, that is not tacos.
We.
Gotta have fresh.
Salmon Wellington. I cook a great salmon Wellington.
I thought a Wellington was a boot.
It is, but it's also a type of food.
Oh, is it like a beef Wellington?
Yeah, but with salmon. I'm going to make that for Jen with potato gratin.
So you wrap the fish in bread and you bake it?
No, in a boot.
In a boot.
I'm fucking with you. No, it's in bread. It's in bread.
The fish is in bread? It must not be very
No.
smart.
Yeah, it's basically kind of a pastry, a kind of flaky pastry kind of thing.
It sounds nummy.
It's
I
got
don't know
white
about
sauce.
fish though.
It's got parsley sauce, salmon, prawns, and I think there is a bit of oh Christ, I'm after forgetting the name of it. It'll come back to me.
And potatoes.
Potato gratin, lots of cheese, and lots of parsley.
Oh, cheese is good.
I remember there was an American business. My folks were some cousins. Man was giving him bacon and cabbage, which was like blew his mind. First off, the bacon and cabbage thing, and then she gave him white sauce, and he was afraid to ask my mom in case he insulted her. He turned around to my dad and goes, "What flavor is this white sauce?" And my dad's like, "White."
What? So wait, is it like a gravy or
it's a parsley sauce. But my dad and my brother were trying to convince her man that we had masturbated a donkey. And that's
What? Why would you do that?
we didn't do it.
Oh,
I'll try to show you.
no,
I'll try to
wait,
show
no,
you.
it was actually like,
No, Trench, I'm not showing you that. Hold on.
the
oh,
donkey?
that's good.
Masturbated a donkey.
Ah,
Traditional Irish bacon. Oh, it's on Martha Stewart's website. Okay.
The
Martha
donkey.
Stewart masturbated?
No!
I bet her sauce is white and creamy.
Jane, I love you, but you're one nasty bitch. I love you to bits.
What? No. This is no.
You okay, Trench?
It's a good thing, guys.
I don't want to be thinking about Martha Stewart in that way.
I don't believe that Martha Stewart would have any sauce.
Yeah, she's kind of old. She'd probably be pretty dry.
It'd be like the Sahara there, you know.
A barren wasteland. Maybe a couple of pieces of pasty flakes, but that's
You know,
about it.
a few cactuses, you know.
Oh, could it be a camel?
Some tumbleweed.
Maybe an armadillo crawling around there.
Right.
Yes. Armadillos are badass.
They were in Dracula.
Yeah.
Armadillos.
Somebody needs to bring armadillos back into vampire lore.
They should turn into
Okay,
armadillos.
I'm bringing
Okay,
armadillo back.
So imagine, right, guys, you're an American tourist, and someone says, "Oh, here, have our again, bacon and cabbage is nice. Depends how you cook it. But imagine you're so used to thinking, oh, it's cabbage and corned beef, and you're not used to what it looks like, and then this is left in front of you.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's bacon and cabbage. Here's
You
the white
gotta
sauce.
you gotta fry the bacon up in a pan, give it some color, make it nice and crispy. That looks more like Canadian bacon.
No, that's not it. Do you know how they make it? They a big pot, right, Ethel? They put in the cabbage, and sometimes they wrap the cabbage leaves around the bacon and drop it into a boiling pot of water.
That's no, bad.
That's how
That's
we make
not
it here. That's how it's traditionally done.
All right, well, I don't want to say that your tradition is wrong, but it's a sin against cooking. I don't know. You gotta fry that up. And is that bacon from the back of the pig? Because it doesn't look like American bacon. We take our bacon from the belly of the pig.
Oh no, the arse, all the way. You cut it right off the rump.
Oh, ass bacon.
Are you okay, Trent?
I don't know. That just set off someone's Alexa, and that was funny.
Yeah, that was mine. My thing thought it was being summoned, but no, it's ass.
Mine does that too.
Ass bacon.
But yeah, that's proper bacon and cabbage. That's proper Irish. That's the proper way we cook Irish bacon and cabbage.
Now, see, my American ass would be putting a bunch of hot sauce on it, and I guess that's probably not proper.
Grind, whatever. Like everything else Irish, we're not too good. The newer generations aren't too gone on us.
Oh, okay.
What about Hidden Valley, Marty? What about Hidden Valley?
Hidden Valley? What's Hidden Valley?
Ranch.
Oh, fuck that.
Like, I don't know, would that be weird if I went to like an Irish dinner and I brought like a bottle of Cholula? Is that weird?
What's Cholula?
It's a
Hot sauce.
delicious hot sauce.
Oh,
You could if you wanted. Like just I like you could order the bacon without the white sauce and just sprinkle some on it yourself, like if you wanted.
Yeah, spice it up. Maybe put some hot peppers would be good with that.
But you'd need to get a corner table that no one was looking.
They might not like it. They'd be bad on it. Wouldn't go over well.
No one would get too up in arms, but some of the fucking smaller kind of pub places would be like, what's going on here?
Why?
You'd have a small.
Why is she putting hot sauce all over her bacon and cabbage?
Just this small, this 3.5 foot tall, kind of like fucking woman called Nora comes out waving a tea towel at you. What's wrong with me cooking?
To make it spicy.
Spicy? What you think this is, Dynasty? You think this is Dynasty?
Just put a little cayenne pepper on there. Yeah.
Christian loves cayenne pepper on stuff.
Peppers.
Good.
Peppers. What do you think this is? Do you fucking think this is peppers? Do you think it's fucking Knots Landing? Huh? Huh? I don't know. I like if myself and Jen got married, I'd love to win $1 million and bring me all over, and just what would make my wedding, like the majority of it would be being with Jen, but the other would be watching the adventures he would get into, trying to like adapt to like spend it a week or a couple of days in Ireland, like Trenchy being mesmerized by people playing urinal keg hockey.
it'll be a very interesting game.
Oh, I could get into drinking contest at bar. That'd be fun.
You could.
And everyone would just be trying to understand what the hell the Marty Shank girl was saying. The hell is she saying, Martin?
Well, could we go to the fairy bush?
Yes.
I'll take you to the fairy bush. I'll take you to many a fairy bush. I'll take you to a fairy fort, even better.
Oh, that's
Sorry, guys, only Marty can see my fairy bush.
I do just my mom just is following you around trying to give you paella. She's like, oh, she's lovely. She's lovely. She's like, that my mom's just trying to feed Jen fucking paella and going, you're right, Jen, that Davy Crockett was a pure bastard. Him and that lot deserve to die at that fort. No, you don't. New Mexico, mother. New Mexico.
I wouldn't correct her.
It's like she's like, Jen, in honor of you. Wait, I can't do the accent, but she'd be like, in honor of your visit, I got you some Corona.
Yeah. Corona. My dad would be like, try not to shoot into the ceiling now when you celebrate stuff, okay?
That's okay.
Oi, oi, oi.
What is with Comet and not showing blood? They just blurred this dude's finger, and it's hardly even cut.
Just Jen, my mom is like trying change over the channel. Try and find something Janet like Speedy Gonzalez or Ugly Betty or something. Something with one of them in it.
Oh, Speedy Gonzalez is awesome though.
Reba.
Yeah.
And in a minute. I'm going to be finishing up in a minute, so I'll leave it a free for all if you want to jump in. Yeah, it'd be funny. Christian walks in and my mom's like, "Did she kidnap that poor child?" No, it's hers. It's hers. But he's white. He's white.
What will your parents think of Sparky?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's get past what my parents think of you first, okay?
That's true.
Okay.
Fair.
Wait, I thought he was fairly normal. Is Sparky considered odd?
Spark's a little different, but given his parent is, No, Spark.
Yeah.
Aren't we all considered odd?
No, I'm totally
Yeah.
normal.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. They've taken over Ethel's former apartment. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. At least there's a lady giving off tennis shoes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy. Cockroaches so friendly they bring you a leash because they want walkies.
Yay!
Ethel was like, I like Dave's apartment as much as anyone, but I don't want to loot that movie.
Yeah, it's
Or
just
Joe's apartment.
like I go all these years and I never have cockroaches or rats, and then like boom, I've got a place that's infested with them. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, let the sun go down on me. I won't let the sun go down.
But
Huh.
you'll go down on me, right?
Nah.
Oh, no.
I'll see.
The different
Joe.
kind of fairy bush.
Marty's own private fairy bush.
Hey, oh. Hey, Cara.
Hey.
Nate, jump in if you're jumping in, man, because I ain't going to be dusting off because it's 2 minutes to 5 in the morning, and it's just as well I'm not working in the morning.
In the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun?
Oh.
I may not be able to hang out much longer because I have to get up in about 3.5 hours.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What time is it there with you?
Well, it's almost 12 midnight, and I got to get up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock because I got to go to work early because I think that's what I got to do.
What time do you finish at tomorrow?
I should be out by 4:30, so I should be out. Probably be home by like almost 5. And then I gotta get ready for the thing.
Guys, if you get a chance, check out Ethel's stream tomorrow. She's talking everything, well, bar the new stuff, but she's talking mostly the Critters franchise, most of the original OG Critters franchise.
Yeah, the
OGs?
first movie.
So the good ones, not the Leonardo DiCaprio one and all that.
No, we're talking about the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an Easter movie.
No, the second one's an
Second one's
Easter
an Easter
movie.
movie.
The third one is just a hot mess, and the fourth one is a space movie, and it's got fucking Brad Dourif in it.
Yes, it
Yep.
does.
Which
oh,
one
I
has the
haven't
giant?
seen that one.
Which one has the giant one in it? Which one
That's
is
the-
that?
Number 2?
Mm.
Oh wait, what do you mean by like the ball or the giant?
No,
'Cause there's-
no. When they turn big, because I remember one where they turned big.
That's the first one. The first one's got the really big one in it.
I love
Weren't they gonna
the
make
big
a
ones.
Critters TV series, but it didn't happen?
They did. Nate, if you're jumping on, dude, jump on. Okay.
Nate takes forever to join.
Well,
No offense to Nate, but he
Nate-
does
no,
that.
and I'm just
Slowly.
I'm gonna be I'm going to be ending the broadcast. Actually, I'll end the broadcast now.
Well,
And
if
then-
it worse comes to worse, Marty, and he can't come in and you're gone, I'll just start a new one.
Okay. Hey. Okay, it's been absolute awesome. I want to spend some time chatting to my lady before I go to sleep. But thanks for everyone who tuned in. Thanks to Brad. Thanks to Ethel. Thanks to Tracy. Thanks to Cara. And as always, I suppose I better thank this one here. As well, you know.
Thanks
I
for all the
just-
crazy conversations, Jen, tonight.
No problem.
You always
Right.
bring the crazy.
I do.
Right, with that, we're out of here. Good night or morning
guys.
or whatever the fucking
Well,
Stay
Frosty.
frosty.
Adios.
Bye.